What's up, Laker fans? Thank you for joining me as tonight the Lakers visit the Denver Nuggets on a 9-game winning streak. Lakers get Luka back after missing the back-to-back against Portland. In some ways, I view this as the first normal game of the Luka Doncic era, and it's a big one. Saturday night, visiting the Nuggets. I am super curious to see how the new look Lakers look against them. I've spent most of my day today watching defensive tape of the Lakers and uh, seeing how they've really thrived over this last 10, 15 game stretch. And just, I couldn't be happier with, I'm a big believer in controlling what you can control, right? And so it's easy to lament, and you hear me do it on the pod, like, oh, Jackson, who's played well, right? Oh, we don't have a starting five, right? We have this big hole in the spot. Okay, who are the guys we have? What are they good at? What are they bad at? What's the best you can do with them? And so much about the build of the defense is just super smart. It's very thoughtful. It understands the players that they have. And it also shows a development in the Lakers role players, the non-on-ball players. So the on-ball players being Luka, LeBron, Austin, that in terms of their ability to get loose balls, to read situations, part of that is personnel, right? From DFS and Gabe are the two guys that's what they're good at. That's what they do. And that DFS's addition to the team has really added a ability to get back in transition defense, just make winning plays off of hustle and being able to read a play. But there's also internal growth with Rui and Jackson, especially being able to read plays just a little bit faster than they were. Now they need to bump it up another level, I think, for the playoffs. But getting that reps, that continuity, that was such a buzzword last year in this style, especially without AD. I also see a certain level of like there's no AD back there to save you, and everyone has to do their job. That I think is important. But yeah, just been really cool to really dig into the tape of the defense and see many of the reasons why. So anyhow, welcome. Thank you for joining me tonight. Hopefully Luka can get it going and Lakers can get a W, a very different Lakers team than last time these guys played. Jamal Murray's been on quite a streak, as have the Nuggets. So I'm curious how the Lakers defend him without a ton of great options. Would have loved to see Max on him. But yeah, I think DFS would be the guy. I think DFS is sort of our, if you're too tall for Gabe, our best option. You've also got Vando, who complicates things a bit on like the Vando tape really on both ends hasn't been great. Even though we've won most of the games he's played in. I don't know. We'll talk more about Vando, but yeah, T. Lester, I think DFS is the guy to handle him a decent amount of time. But the Lakers are going to be switching. I think Vando's partially. I think part of it is Vando's a bad fit with Luka, but he's just not been playing that great. Even so, the defensive style, one of the things that I've talked about a lot lately is containment, right? Don't let them get past you. Don't let them break the front end of the defense because you don't have a great rim protector behind you. And so you actually have to not be as aggressive on the ball to do that. You have to not bite on as many pump fakes or shot fakes, for example. And just Vando's a very aggressive defender. That's what's good about him, or best about him as a defender, is that he can really pressure you and and bother you. But that's actually a little bit antithetical to some of the groups that he plays in. If you have to put another end on the sandwich there, where if you're pressuring and funneling into a big man that can really protect the rim, that's great. If you're pressuring and getting a little bit beat off the dribble, that kind of goes against the want to keep a contained, sealed type of defense. So nonetheless, he's an option on Murray. Hey, Tony. Sim, good to see you. Yeah, let's hope we get a good Luka game tonight. Yeah, NY Laker fan, great call out. I do think that there's a decent chance they put Jackson on a wing like they did with the Knicks game, and that it doubles on Jokic way more than looking to go one-on-one with him. The way the Lakers, I think that it's, if you remember the way the Lakers defended Karl Anthony Towns, a lot of strong side zone, right? A lot of defended by a single player where if you left it in one-on-one, you'd be like, oh no, that's a huge mismatch. But it's with the intent of a second defender coming and then having a plan to rotate out of that. So totally different beast in Jokic, especially as a passer. But I do think that we got a little bit of a preview with that in the Knicks game. Yeah. Good call out on that. And why? For sure, Sanjay. So there isn't really a good way to defend Jokic. I'm of the mind that the best of bad options is to hard double and rotate out of that. It's hard to do for 48. Um, there is a certain amount of, I think there's a certain amount of, I think Raj posted this that guys like Brown, Gordon, Westbrook for sure, those are all going to get like, I dare you to make it type of open threes that come out of those doubles. And, how well the Lakers rotate out of that and make sure the ball ends up with one of them instead of Porter. That's one of the things too, is like the idea of stopping Jokic is, yeah, your guess is as good as mine. There are ways to do better or worse, but none of it's great. To me, it's more about like, can we stop Michael Porter Jr. once from absolutely torching us? Does Murray like have to kill us every game? Like we don't have to entirely stop Jokic, and that's like the hardest thing to do. But just like, can Porter not shoot like 11 of 15 against us? And if you can stop that from happening, Jokic is still going to be great and still probably going to kick your ass. You could still win the game, though. I love that. I love that, Josh. That idea of like good shots for him or awful, awkward shots for anyone else. It's funny if you look at the numbers, both Jokic and Doncic are high volume floater runner type of guys on those exact shots that you're talking about, Josh. I'm a big believer that range is one of the keys to being like the best offensive player in the league. Like that, because so much of the defensive strategy and construction around the league is meant to sort of abandon that range as this like, look, yeah, you're going to make a decent amount of those, but they're only worth 2 points. You got to shoot 60% on these in order for them to be good shots. And like guys like Jokic and Luka are like, I can do that. And so, yeah, I think that that's a great separator. Ooh, good question. Got MC Duff. Just JJ Short in the rotation today. I think it's who would go out of the rotation that played in the last game? It would be either Dalton or Goodwin. Goodwin played the last game, right? Am I remembering that wrong? Yeah. So I think it'll be one of those things where everybody will play in that first half, MC Duff, and then depending on how well they played in that first shift will determine whether or not they get a run. But I think we probably get Jemison a decent amount. I'm excited to see him, or I'm not as excited to see Len, but I'd imagine we'll see one of those two. Is there? So it's not that I hate the Suns. I hate NBA media for the most part, who just the level of benefit of the doubt that they give Phoenix versus the Lakers going into the preseason. It's like if you just choose to see all of the good about one team and choose to see all of the bad about another team, then yeah, you're gonna. But it's like they were picking the Lakers to finish 10th, 11th. The the Suns finished like 2 games ahead of us last year, and we shit our pants for 50 games. Yeah, they always love Phoenix. Exactly, Wilson. And I was telling Mike and Darius before the season, I was like, I bet you Detroit will be better than them. They're like, and that sounded crazy at the time, but it's like they don't have any athletes. They don't, it's like, yeah, anyway. So I don't hate the Suns so much as I hate the media coverage of them. Is there another? So there isn't another team that I have that for. Although rivalries are earned, so we're sitting right in front of them. Denver, they fucking beat us and chanted, "Who's your daddy?" Yeah, I want us to kick their ass, of course. Who's running the inverted PNR tonight? Blank, blank. Jokic and Murray. Are we in some trouble there? Ooh, that's a good call out. What's up, Arvin? Happy Saturday to you. Imagine Beezy asks, why do all other leagues but the NBA start on schedule? That is a wonderful question that would be one of the easiest things to fix. Yes, he is, T. Lester. Richino, what's up? Yeah, and it's unnecessary. There's no reason that it has to be this way. Like baseball, they say we're first pitch is at 7:08 p.m. That bad boy's going up on 7:08 p.m. It's just a minor consideration. A little nerves on this one, huh? Yeah, I've seen a couple people mention that. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what this team can do. We are a bit of a Frankenstein team, like I don't want to say this season is house money because it matters and LeBron's still amazing and that's never guaranteed. But just on the other end of the Luka trade, we're a little bit of a strange team. So can we hang with the Denver on a 9-game winning streak? We're about to find out. Nuggets win the tip 11:53, 52, 51, 50, 49. Rui on Jokic to start out. Hands off to Murray. Clean look. Rui laid out, getting out. Back rims it. Brown. Good battle by Austin. Over to Jackson. Outlet to Luka, excuse me. Luka with the crossover. Step back jumper. Misses everything. That's a bad look. Got to get him an easier look than that. But an offensive rebound by Austin. Going to get a ball screen from Jackson. Cross that over. Pull up three. Misses that. Porter clears the rebound. Pull up three. All right. Misses that. Good sign. Luka with another board. Been very good on the board so far with the Lakers. Out top, Rui. Back rims that. A lot of jumpers so far, not a lot of dribble penetration. Over the top, yes. So I think we'll see a lot of fronting like that. Good low man rotation, but Porter, Lakers get the board. Yes, they can. Austin tracks it down in the corner. No score through a minute. 10:50 left. LeBron on Brown. Lobs it up. Oh, late catch. Good cut by Rui. Good pass by Jackson. Jackson's a very good interior passer. If he doesn't have the angle, good decision by him. A lot of times lob threat bigs love to try and prove they can dunk literally anything. And actually, there are some passes where you just catch it, land with it, and live to start another or live to play another moment on the possession. Good. Yeah, that's true, Godlock. He's gotten better at that. All right. 3 by Murray. He misses that. Jump shooting is cold. Great outlet. Woo-wee! Luka hitting LeBron right in stride. Their chemistry has been instant in transition. My goodness. Rui, active hands on Jokic. I like it. Switches out on Murray. So when you get a small on him, we're going to front him. See how Austin's fronting Jokic? LeBron's got to get under him. Uh-oh, we're in trouble now. Good help. Great help by Luka. Step back three. Brown. Board it. Help. Yeah, let's go. Luka going the other way. Hesitation. Spin. Hesitate. Skip. Over to Rui. Mishandles it a bit. Up top to Braun. Switch the screen, so now Murray's on him. Over to Austin. Driving on MPJ. A late whistle, but a correct one. Going to send Austin to the line. Defenses started out good. They're executing so well. And I love what LeBron did there is that you don't actually have to run right there. What you actually have to do is seal your man. So LeBron made sure to check Porter right there. Isn't it funny, Jay, how much better the switching looks than it did just a month and a half ago? Yeah, Luka just right on the money. Six nothing. Lakers up. 9:36 left. Porter into Jokic on the elbow, guarded by Rui. This is one of the areas it's hardest to double. Hand off to Murray, gets that one to go. Gets them on the board. Lakers up 6-3. 9:10 left. Luka around the double drag. Wow, what a look off. What a freaking look off. Went around the double drag, looked back toward LeBron, froze the defense, saw Jackson. Damn. Yeah, so that's one of the I dare you threes from Aaron Gordon. 847. Another double drag. Steps through. Misses it short. Denver in transition over it. Nice finish right there. Double clutch by Porter. Ties it back up. Am I ahead of everyone? Oh, Austin, good take. Yeah, not much I can do about it on my end. Sorry, guys. All right. So Austin's going to front that. You got Jackson on the low man. That's LeBron's responsibility on the cut right there to take Gordon. He missed him. All right. Well, if I'm a little ahead and you can stand it, maybe you can keep an eye out for some things as they happen in real time. Lakers really milking the double drags and getting it to work every time. Those double drags are with Luka on the ball. LeBron is the first screener. Jackson is the second one. Racks that drive and kick swing to Brown. Rui single coverage back out. Brown takes the three. In and out. Good tap by LeBron over to Luka. Drops it off over to LeBron up the right side. Drive, spins, goes through Murray, gets his own, gets the putback, eventually gets it. Strong putback. 14-10. Good bully ball by LeBron there. Got one of them dad layups. You just bully your 13-year-old, you know. Gordon again? Fuck me, man. This guy always shoots amazing. Yeah, if I'm ahead of the action, you can watch on YouTube and it'll and sync up. No, they do want Gordon to shoot, but it's one of those gonna be a I dare you. What happened here? Got a foul. Thank you, BB. Oh, that's awesome. I was wondering what kind of work was done over the All-Star break because look, it's time for everybody to rest and all of that. The Lakers circumstances were actually more like, yo, we've got our test coming up in a couple of months and we're all new. We've got a lot of ground to cover if we want to make a run. And so I'm so glad to hear that, you know, Scott Brooks went down there. Yep, got a cram for finals, Radaka. Yep. D Live enthusiast, this is sort of the this is the decision the Lakers coaching staff has to make with respect to giving space to shooters is if they don't give if they give if they don't give enough space to shooters, they'll get blown by. And on the interior is where the Lakers are going to be really weak against Denver. So I agree that this is too much space to give shooters. It's not ideal. I just think the alternative is to get beat around the basket in ways that I don't love these threes that Gordon's getting. Like, we'll talk more about this, but I think there's a way to quote unquote leave a guy open, but also just make him feel the slightest bit uncomfortable. That there's even then, if you could just make him just not a practice three, it you can make some progress on them missing some of those. But I do understand the hesitation to not, especially without DFS in the game. Consider this Lakers lineup that they're starting is very much an offensive tilted lineup. You got Austin, Jackson, LeBron, Luka, and Rui. So there isn't really a point of attack defender in that bunch. And I think that their philosophy with that group is to really keep in front. And they've started out very well defensively in multiple games in this stretch lately. playing this style, but I do think the team is going to be vulnerable to teams to jump shooters. Teams that can really shoot, just as a function of they are currently deciding we've got to seal and contain. We cannot let teams get into the paint against us because we don't have really the personnel to play well down there. So I think there's a happy medium for sure, but that just for what it's worth. So D Live, so DLE, the Jackson that was on Gordon, correct? Is that the play you're referring to? So what I'm saying is that the Lakers coaching staff has determined if Gordon gets the three, gets an open three, we're going to let him take that. And you don't want to close out on him because obviously he's a threat to dunk on your head, right? And so I think that's Jackson following the coaching staff's game plan rather than an individual decision. Now, is that the right game plan? You could make a very good argument that it's not. But Lakers do get a stop out of the timeout. 6:27 left. Luka off a curl, lobs it up. Gonna get fouled though. Just to continue that point, DLE is I think what coaches try to do is engineer toward an outcome of a possession. And of all of the outcomes that you can get against Denver, Aaron Gordon shooting a three is not the worst. I think that you could take that too far and that open of a three with your standstill. Um, sorry. Um, but I think that in the game plan, they're like, yeah, we want if Gordon gets the ball for an open three, that's fine because the alternative is someone else getting a shot. And yeah, I expected us to go small. I think Denver was one of the first teams I thought of when we traded for DFS. Luka puts the Lakers up three. Drop step, good low man help by Austin, kicks it out. That is a much more uncomfortable three right there. Let's freaking go, Luka. See how Gordon was kind of leaning on that? Austin crosses him over. Drop it off. There it is. Yeah, great cut, Luka. Great cut. Oh, I love that he makes that cut. 18-13. Lakers up 5. Step back. Oof, good shot. I want to talk about that cut and that play in the next timeout if nothing else big happens. Live ball turnover right there. They're going to call it a take foul or no? That's the wrong angle to throw a post entry pass from, the one that DFS just threw that from. It's going to get turned over most of the time. All right. Oh, we'll take that. Thank you. Luka. Slop. Slow in transition from deep. Let's freaking go. Luka off to a good start. Shake it off, kid. Let's go. 21-16. Oh, yeah. Good defense, Luka. All over the place. 3-on-2. Slow, fast break. Out. Swing. DFS. 3-ball. Money. Let's go. Lakers 24-16. Timeout Denver. 4:57 left. Woo! Luka all over the place, playing well on both ends of the floor. For those of you who either played or coached high school ball, if you ever did the 3-on-2, 2-on-1 fast break drill, there have been a couple of 3-on-2s these last couple of games that have fucking cracked me up, where both LeBron and Luka had super slow down. Yeah, I love that drill. Exactly. That was one of my favorite drills. And it that whole premise of, I don't know if your guys' coaches taught you this. I didn't teach this, but it was very much how we grew up doing that drill. Remember how they'd be like, if you're the point guard, if they don't pick you up by the free throw line, take the pull up 15-footer. And you'd never do that now, right? Like, and But what we saw instead was good. Regina, your coach was ahead of the time. Uh, and anyhow, both LeBron and Luca on that last one just showed actually you don't have to go until anybody commits to you, and you want to and what they're trying to do if you're one of the two back, because if you can win those possessions too, because if you can get a steal off of a odd number, you're almost always going to score going the other way. So I actually thought coaching and teaching how to defend odd number break situations was super important, because if you could get that steal, and it's also discouraging for the team that you think you're about to score, but then you turn it over and it's like, ah, shit, nobody wants to run back on that. You get a layup on the other end. Anyhow, your job, if you're one of those two, uh, is to not let to make them make their decision as late as possible. I hear you, DLE. Ron, so the Luca cut, just a small point. Watching Austin kick ass the other day uh, against Portland, it is very important that we don't sideline him. I'm of the opinion that it's actually Luca and LeBron need to adjust to Austin a little bit, as crazy as that sounds, because they are the most capable of it. They have like a complete level of greatness and the size to be able to basically Austin's an average jump shooter. He's okay at it, but if he just turns into a catch and shoot guy, you lose so much value of what he's actually good at. But on a play like that where he's looking to attack off of the bounce, guarding the third best perimeter defender that they're going to have out there, and then Luka's can find opportunities where how often does Luka Doncic get to attack a defense where everybody's eyes aren't on him? You saw how he scored, right? Jamal Murray wasn't paying attention to him. And so obviously in Dallas you had Kyrie and Dinwiddie. I don't want to act like Luka has never played with ball handlers before or anything like that, but that idea of not marginalizing Austin, I think is going to be super important to the Lakers hitting their ceiling on the offensive end. That's right, Brandon. Jump stops at the free throw line. Oh, that's cool about Dalton. Those people are probably feeling conflicted. I'm guessing they were not Laker fans before he got drafted here. Yeah, Vando and Jokic, and we're going to double. I love Reddick's game plan on Jokic. Yeah, weak foul there. I love it. Yeah, ball pressure him on the perimeter. Yeah, absolutely. Let's go, Vando. Great plan. Foul? Okay. Is all right? Seems all right. Good pick. Just pick Strother right there. But yeah, if you got Vando on Jokic, one thing you do is turn off a lot of Denver's perimeter-based action that runs through Jokic. Cook him, Luca. Ah, misses front rim. Lakers had an opportunity there, but both Austin and DFS thought the other guy was going to go after it, I think. Gordon going to try and post up Gabe. Hits Russ on the cut. Mishandled it and actually worked out in his favor. He ruined DFS's angle. Gets the layup. Lakers up 6. Crossover by Austin. Floater off rim. Going to get the foul. Got Strother turned. Yeah, I'm interested if Strother can hang in this game. Yeah, Luca was there on that low man rotation, but the fumble created an angle. And yeah, Austin, like, again, you've got 3 problems to deal with from a defensive standpoint on the perimeter. That it's the run out of guys thing I talk about on the podcast, where if you're game planning for the Lakers, it's like, okay, who's going to guard Luca? Who's going to guard LeBron? Austin's going to be the third guy that you're most concerned about in a lot of matchups. Yeah, Vando, pick him up half court, be irritating. Oh, yeah, I love it. Bump him off. That's offense. Let's go. Let's fucking go, Vando. Hell yeah. Irritate him from 94 feet. 25-18, 4:05 left. They're showing high with Jokic as they often do. Kicks it out to Luka. 10 on the shot clock. Dribbles into a post up on Gordon. Tough matchup. Ooh, steps through. Nice move. Gets hacked on the arm. Gonna go to the line. Gordon thought that Luka was gonna step back or like fade away on the jumper there. And the step through caught him by surprise. Watch this. Yeah, he didn't take a good angle there. Yes, the unpredictability of his pace, Vic. Exactly. It's the and he's throwing a flurry of punches at you at an odd pace. And so you only have to hit one or two of them in order to create advantage. 27-18. Yep, exactly like a boxer. Gabe? Oh yeah, front that. Yeah, let's go. Terrible post entry pass by Russ. Lakers on the break. DFS again? Ugh, damn. Keep it here. Let's go, Vando. Making an impact. Keep hooping, Lakers. This is a this is such a refreshing both game plan and just the personnel, like how they're playing. But they have the roster that capable of it, but just the fronting Jokic. Like, how many possessions did we stand behind Jokic? And it's like Rui, there's a whole side cleared out, or they're posting up Jokic at the free throw line. And there's a slow inevitability to Jokic in single coverage because he just like backs you down so fucking slow and just like rocks you. And now it's like, oh, we're 10 feet out now. And now we're 6 feet out. And now I'm under the basket. It's like, help! That like, don't fucking put yourself in that position in the first place. Yeah, Gadlock. Luka does that from the perimeter. That's part of the reason why they have a similar dominance, you know? See, I think being passive versus Jokic is a recipe for disaster. I think almost everything you do against Jokic is a recipe for disaster in the long run, and you have to switch it up. But I do think that being a swarming style, like consider him in the same way that you would consider any of the greatest players in NBA history. How many of them demanded a double team? Like, if you didn't want to get fucked up on every single play, you had to send two of them. That is the standard for the best player in the game style of player. That Jokic is absolutely that guy today. And so, of course, you have to send two guys to him. And so, how do you do? And then, how important is it? What do you need those two guys to do? Because I would argue your needs change. The whole idea of a Jokic stopper, which does not exist, but this idea of a big, bulky Valanciunas type is gonna Jokic is gonna give him a forearm, and he's not gonna go anywhere, right? And we've stopped you. That's not Jokic gives those guys 50. And so I think you need that as much size as possible that can also move their feet. It's part of the reason why I really like Trey Jemison is that he's a freaking tank, but he actually moves. They call that a flagrant. Damn. Yeah, this is all part of the TV entertainment product. This is not necessary. Oh Lord, that's a box out. I mean, yeah, we're gonna get a makeup call at some point soon. You can almost guarantee that. Yeah, it kills all the momentum. It really the NBA is so overly litigious in their whether it's doing this or the ball getting knocked out of bounds. Or Radaka, each team has a lawyer. That was actually the legal department at the Lakers is one of the more powerful behind the scenes. Man, there was so much stuff just from like a legal standpoint that one thing, you know how the Lakers account will sometimes post clips with no audio in the background? Where are we going? All right. Luca, D3 ball. Oh shit, let's go, Luca. 31-18, Lakers up. Ah, look at that smile. Ah, feeling good. I love this. Oh, JJ, you did a great game plan. Let's go. A lot of game left, but I love we've seen the same fucking story with these two teams over and over and over again. You have so much agency as a coach. There's so many things you can try. Stop dying in the same way at least. Helps when you have Luka Doncic instead. Jokic going to the line, but missing. It's nice, isn't it, Roy? Roy says, haven't seen this Jokic demeanor since we had Dwight on him in the bubble. Yeah, so just some of the things, homie, specifically on Jokic, two on Jokic at all times. We're going to front the post. We're going to start out with Rui on him, but we're going to be switching. And so when Austin gets switched on him, Austin has to front the post. Then that low man, your ass better, and I'm going to be on your ass every single play to make that rotation. And then we're going to squish Jokic. We're going to make a sandwich out of him and tip the ball away with that low man rotation. Luka, step back, fade away, short. This is everything. Trey with the board, or Goodwin with the board. We got so many motor guys now. Luka. Ah, oh, damn it. Dig it out. Dig it out. Let's go. Again. Good scoop pass. We get loose balls now. We get freaking loose balls. Remember earlier in the season? Let's go. 33-19. Oh, good cut. That's Luka's bad. He acknowledged it. Those used to be 20-80 balls for us. We used to never get 50-50s. Luka with the bump. Can't get it to go. So this is Luka and the Goons, and I love it. Dig it out. Dig it out. Get that. Yeah. Good one. To Gabe. Gonna be an adventure. Luka under the basket. Ball. Let's go, Luka and the Goons. I love it. Yeah. Oh, look at that deflection. Two deflections there. Vando on the first one. Goodwin wrestled it away. Man, get Shake out of here. Get all of the bulldog loose ball guys. I don't know the cap stuff that goes into it, but get every freaking all the bulldog types that we've got. Jemison, roster him. All the fucking mobile fire hydrants that we have on the roster. I'm sorry I'm cussing so much tonight. Yeah, get Stanley fits this as well. I love it. But it makes sense. You put like Luka can get you a shot. Put him out there with the defensive guys when you're going small, especially. Good shit, Reddick. Oh, nice pass. Oh, DFS. Cash it. Get the bounce. Damn. Good rebound. Russ with pace out of the backcourt. Lakers up 12. 130 left. Dribbling it. Gabe. Hands it off. Interior passing. Good stuff by Denver right there. Cuts it to 10. LeBron. Pick and pop Rui. Good coverage by Russ. But they leave DFS open in the corner. Can't get it to go, though. Damn. Yeah. Jokic hasn't shot yet, which is disconcerting. Out to Porter. Damn. Go to the line here. Good battle for the offensive rebound. This is the most sped up I've seen the Lakers have them in a while. Yeah, fucking great. Tackle his ass if we have to. Got a lot. This is part of the having agency, you know? It's Nikola Jokic. Make him make free throws at the very least. That's what I'm saying. Have a roster of the goons. Each of them got 6 fouls. I don't blame them, Tony. We've played them the same freaking way like 14 straight times. Of course they weren't expecting it. And they'll adjust to it, right? This game's Denver's going to throw a counter punch. Yeah, those DFS misses have hurt. Another pick and pop, this time Brewy. Again, Lakers not getting penetration on those. Oh, LeBron loses Brown. Damn it. Yeah, as soon as Luka went out and LeBron came in for him, momentum swung. Oh, damn, Najee's in the game, yeah. So, yeah, this group is going to have difficulty generating offense against Denver. Same play, though. Finally made an open shot. Let's go. Good job, Rui. 38-29. Regina, let's talk about the rotation and why it's actually got some quirks to it in one of the breaks. Russ takes the I dare you 3. Jokic gets the putback. Those are hard to rebound, the ones that hit the front of the rim like that. You can't really sandwich rebound your way out of that. You got to have gotten in front. And so Jokic really looked to attack the Lakers in that way. That's one of the switch and swarms vulnerabilities is if you're good as an offensive putback big man, be like, okay, cool. You don't have to throw me the ball. I can score in different ways. And it's going to be some smaller player trying to box me out. Good luck. And so Jokic got to the free throw line a lot, got a lot of boards out of those scenarios. So, but excellent first quarter. Luka's best as a Laker. Fun hoops, long way to go. Luka with 11 shots in that quarter. I love it. 16 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Vando with 3 fouls, 2 steals, a couple assists. So yeah, think of the 4 guys that have come off the bench in this game is DFS, Gabe, Vando, and Goodwin. They're all cut from the same cloth. And so this is one of the ways, and one of the things I think the Lakers did in 2020 is that rather than conceptualizing basketball just through this guy is in my top 10 in the NBA and this guy's top 25 and all of that, it's like, can you create a unit that can be something collectively as a style? And yeah, professionals that are dogs that have great motor, right? And if you can do that in all of your role players, because the problem is when there's one guy out there who isn't like that, that is the entry point that I'll talk about on the pod. It's like if you're the defense going, man, fuck, I can't get past Vando. I'm having a hard time with Gabe. We're trying to post him up. He's stonewalling guy. Like, who's the guy we want to attack? Oh, Shake Milton's on the floor. Very obvious what we're going to do on offense and where we're going to go. And so it's sort of that weak link theory of basketball where defensively you're only as good as your worst guy. It might be too high level for Dalton DMR. I would like him to get experience in this type of game. I think that, this is part of the investment in a young player who is, so Dalton plays hard. He has some things to work with. He is not a dog defensively, but he competes. And so it's just one of those things to me when you've got a rookie, if he's on the court with Gabe and DFS and all the adults and all of that, like that's a good environment to raise him in while also in the games that you really have to win. And if you decide, damn it, we're beating Denver tonight, we're going to treat this like a playoff game and you don't want to play Dalton, I get it. I don't know if y'all saw the tweet somebody posted earlier. He got two suites full of people here at this game that I would love to get him a shift. I know that's, oh, damn it, we want to win the game. And yes, of course, I want to win the game too. But all of this matters long run. We just traded his ass. So just a small gesture of, and it's not like he hasn't been in the rotation, right? But just a small, like, yeah, Dalton's in Ramelski, as he should be. And if he doesn't play well, don't play him in the second half. Daly, he fits much better with them than LeBron does as well, right? Like LeBron is in at the age where he can carry all the dogs, you know? All right, 38-31. We're back at it. They're switching. Braun attacking from the top. Misses that fadeaway. Over to Russ. Up the left side. Give him space off glass a little too hard. Jackson with the rebound back in the game. We've been given LeBron a 5 in more minutes lately, which is, I think, the right move. Fewer like LeBron or Rui at the 5 minutes with Braun on the floor. All right. Skip pass. Nice pass, Austin. Ooh, good shot fake. Patient. Good stuff. Dalton, clean look. A little bit short. Jordan with the rebound. Outlet to Russ. A couple former Lakers. Hesitates. Drive kick. Russ with it. Braun on him. Giving him a little space. Going to get a screen from Jordan. Pulls up at the elbow. Thinks about it. Jackson steps back. Takes it. Misses that off rim. Going to keep it here, though. This unit's going to have to rebound. I think they're trying to bully ball the Lakers, Henry. Like that type of possession right there where, getting putbacks, drawn fouls, beating you up on the inside. You got Russ out there too. So, yeah, negative spacing for this Denver group. Lakers are going to have to seal the paint, make them shoot jumpers, except for that guy. MPJ hits the pull-up. Lakers up 5, 10:32 left. Good cut on the baseline. Rui gets bumped by Porter. Going to go to the line. Good read, Austin. Yeah, it's beautiful chemistry, Jay, and it's the type that comes from playing alongside a player for a couple of years. Austin and Rui have got some reps together. And when you get to that point as players, it's just you're so in sync and rhythm on when, because like duos and breakdown drills like that, they'll do, each guy will do the action that there's like Rui will make the cut or Austin will make the drive, but you don't really get in sync until you've actually played together. It's some guys have a natural, their rhythms match each other, right? I do think that this aspect of basketball is a lot like dancing. Right. Lakers up 7. Murray off the curl, drive kick. Russ feeling all the confidence in the world. Outlet, Dalton tries to dunk it, going to go to the line. Russ tackles him. It's funny, as somebody that I don't have the animosity for Russ that a lot of Laker fans do, but one thing that I did notice from watching him for several years is more than anything, it was he would go on these streaks of 3-4 minutes of just, it was a barrage of bad plays that was as a fan, that was the thing that I had the hardest time with, where it was just it was this avalanche of plays. Yeah, I'm not trying to get into a Russ discussion on here, more broadly speaking, but it's just he's had a couple of shots in this stretch that it's like, man, you guys. Although with this, he should be, but as a point guard, he should be looking for Porter. All right, Porter and Murray, yeah. Kick out to Russ again. Yeah, see, like, damn, let's get a rebound. Yeah, that's where they're getting their wins against this group is on the offensive glass. Yeah, it's like when Russ struggles, he like presses even more, and just becomes a volume of bad basketball. And PJ step back, good defense, Jackson. Russ driving middle, dancing, doesn't want to take it now. Yep, flings it up there. Ooh boy, the Lakers are cheating hard off of him. Austin lobs. Ooh, lobs it up. Nice cut, Braun. Good read. Lakers back up 11. Russ again gets one to go. I love how on ball Austin has been. Oh, nice cross. Oh, damn, can't finish. Great move. Ooh, nice behind the back dribble. Close out. Austin does not like the call at all. They might call the elbow. I know he gets ball up top, but does he get arm down lower? Yeah, I think that's going to stay a foul. We will see. Everyone disagrees with me. I'm going to get more water. Oh, yeah, I bet people are having fun with that Russ sequence. We think it's clean, YouTube? All right. Oh, damn, Popovich out for the season. What happened? Prime Van Dam. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay, but it wasn't like an update. There wasn't some incident that happened. Okay. Just a confirmation that, and yeah, with Wemby being out, especially, they're not going to make a real push. Yeah. Okay. One of my favorites of all time. Overturned? Let's go. So I haven't seen that. I'm not that far ahead, Fuji. I am. There are some people in the chat that are far ahead. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing too, is the on court stuff. Oh, good catch. Oh, Brandon with his ears on the ground. Good stuff. Ah, gotcha. Me too, Radaka. Those were great broadcasts, those KCAL 9 broadcasts. Every once in a while, I'll find like old clips or commercials, um, just of that era and just like, the music, like the intro and music of coming back from commercial and the halftime things they do with Chick. All right, Lakers get the call. Yeah, I like Spectrum too. I think the Spectrum folks are class. Uh, but yeah, no, it was just that was an era. Channel 9 up top. LeBron dribbles it. Oh, I love this. Middle of the paint, back down over Murray. Doesn't get the call. Going the other way. Lakers up 8. Deep seal by Gordon. They're such a good interior passing team. Like most teams can't get those passes through. Get that, Bron. Let's go. Going the other way. Turning Gordon the other round. Bumps the ball off. Gets the layup. Nice overhand layup. That overhand layups are great. If you need to bump somebody off, it's much easier to take an overhand layup after the contact than an underhand one. Good step out by Rui. Man, Rui's getting better as a help defender. Murray, good back pressure. Kicks out to Gordon. Jackson. Damn. Rui's made some legit good reads lately defensively. So what happened there is they'll run this action where Murray will fade around a screen, and they set good screens on this. They run it well. He runs a good route, and when he does, he gets a clean look at an open three, unless the guy who's one pass away reads that he's gotten open and stunts toward the ball. And that was Rui right there. And it's very easy in that position to be like, to not see that coming and see that that's a threat, like a very imminent threat, and take that away. But Rui read it, stunted toward him, which just bought enough time. You don't have to do it for long. You just do it for a beat. Get back to your man, buys your guy enough time to get back. That's exactly what it is. The guys who aren't the LeBron IQ, the Luca IQ guys that aren't even super high basketball IQ guys, but have good athletic tools. Just give them simple jobs to do that accentuate their athleticism. That's get Jackson to freaking fly out to guys at the 3-point line as much as possible. Yeah, this game is way too much for Strother. It's interesting. Good to know. I'm curious what their playoff rotation looks like. Denver. Like, who would be Denver's 8 in a playoff series? Is this Hunter Tyson coming in? Dalton off the screen. Good job showing high. Denver guards that well. Austin pulls it. A little bit short. Eight-point lead. Drives the baseline. Good pass. Dig it out, Austin. Nice job, Dalton. Lakers on the break. Ahead to Austin. Thinks about it. Crosses over. Kicks out to LeBron. Takes a three. Damn. Jump shooting not great outside of Luka tonight. Nah. Good entry pass. Good seal by Gordon. Second guy was a little bit late. Lakers up 6. Another 3. Finally, let's go. Oh, nice cut. Oh, good job, Dalton. Good job, guys. Got that out of there. Good rotation, Dalton. Good closeout, Austin. Stay on him, Rui. Hand up, hand up. Fuck. Everything but the closeout at the end. He's so good. 7-point game. Austin. Slow it up. Pivot. Help him. Relocate. There you go. Back to him. 8 on the shot clock. Face up. Let's remove Behind the back, gets him in the air. Nice. So this is Austin plays similarly to Luca from a stylistic perspective in that throwing a flurry at you of moves. And that's what you want to do as an offensive player, as an on-ball offensive player, because only one or two of them has to work. They defended that pretty well for the most part on Austin. And this is going to be one of the interesting parts about the end of the season for the Lakers is Austin. How often do they have Austin on the ball? And I love what they've done tonight, having him on the ball a lot. He should be on the ball a lot, even with LeBron and Luca. Um, but how he can beat switches. That's something that he didn't get asked to do that a lot. And when he did, he was bad at it in the first 50-ish games of the season. There are some embers starting to crackle in his ISO one-on-one ability recently that I think only get accentuated by the fact that other teams have two other dudes they got to worry about ahead of him. That I think, I don't know, and that turns the Lakers, because switching is what you see most of in the playoffs. Anyhow, to be continued. 6 minutes left. Lakers up 9. Tyson with it. Dalton cuts it off. Good job. Sidestep. Good defense. Great containment. Forces Gordon into a sidestep jumper. That's not just an easy catch and shoot. Good cross, Austin. Stay aggressive. Good pass back out. 3-ball by Rui. Short. Good rebound. Good corner crash. Out to Luca. Back in. Step back. 3-ball. Ah. Jokic on the elbow. Oh, dump off. Great pass. So their 5-4 passing has been really carving us up this last little stretch. It'd be interesting to see how the Lakers adjust to that. All right. So a blitz and switch right here. Swing. Good rotations. They get back to Jackson. Good defense. Yeah. Didn't get the roll. All right. So Denver with a little bit of momentum. They played a couple of cards that are working so far. Oh, good rotation. Let's charge. Nope. Oh, good gang rebounding. Lakers on the break. Luca with it. Pulling up. Oh, Lord. Okay, back to Luca. Racket. Reach in. No call. He's played good defense. They've looked to attack him, but he's held his own okay. Go at him, Luca. Pokes it away. Yep. Once again. He's played very good defense. Well, that's Brown. Yeah. I mean, he's a tough guy, DSW. He's a physical player. You're not going to beat him with physicality attacks that much. Another 4-5 pass. Yeah. Oh, that's a tough whistle. That's a tough one. So again, most of their action right now is attacking 5-4, 4-5. Yeah, what can we do there is the question of halftime. I think the answers are different depending on if you've got Jokic with the ball lifted on the perimeter, or if you've got actually doesn't even need to be on the perimeter. Their interior passing is really good. Yeah, but it depends on who has the ball, who's down low. Yeah, we might see that roaming off of him. So Luka picks up his dribble early, says, "Go give it to LeBron." Off the curl with some speed downhill. Good positional defense by Jokic, going the other way. On the break, good defense by Gabe. Oh, they recover it. Russ with it. Russ is going to be a lot better in the Jokic minutes than he is in the non-Jokic minutes, I think, but not there. We will take that. LeBron scoops it ahead. Rui with the dunk. Yeah, that's just bad basketball by Russ. 7-point game. Braun. Okay, some strong side zone there. Okay, good adjustment. All right, so that's part of. Okay, there you go. If Jokic is lifted up high, that's a little strong side zone that we see. If now their counter will be, will they post Jokic up right in the middle of the free throw line? Hard to strong side zone that. So switch that. Rui shot fake gets Jokic in the air. Rack. Great read, Rui. 3-ball Gabe. Oh, damn it. We got to make those. Damn. Back. Let's go. Steal the other way. Luka ahead. LeBron with the finish. You good? Can I have a timeout? Lakers back up 9. Good basketball game. It's a good ass quarter. Like Denver's adjustment, super smart, right? Lakers kind of surprised them with the swarming. Great read by Luka right there. Um, yeah, that timeout, Dave. I said Braun looks tired. I was like, shit, I'll take that timeout. I actually think that works out for us. Yeah, Luka is just so mentally ahead that he can read passing lanes. Part of the reason why he was a top 10 guy in steals last year, I believe. Um, so where was I going with that? Yeah, our 3-point shooting's been frustrating. Mm-hmm. Ooh, 5 of 16 from 3 and getting good looks on a lot of them. A flat tire, Tony, is like your tires are your feet. And so that was a play. I saw that too, where I was a little worried that maybe he came up lame a little bit. But I've noticed that with LeBron, I think LeBron makes a lot of physical decisions in these type of games that um just to take the route that's a little less taxing on his body. So the flat tire normally refers to a situation where you think a guy's going to jump, but he actually stays on the ground unexpectedly. And so that layup, the way the pass went to him, it looked like he was going to 1-2 step into his layup, but he didn't really get elevation off of his plant foot in kind of an odd way. At least that's what I saw. That may be what they saw too. Hmm. So yeah, I would sometimes do call that the court gopher, where somebody will a gopher that's underneath the court will reach up and grab a guy's shoe and he'll eat shit. Usually happens around the free throw line. I miss being in a gym coaching a team. I'm thinking of all these memories of, yeah, yeah, Royce. So Rui started on Jokic, but we were swarming, we were fronting. That was really the big adjustment that we've seen from first quarter to second quarter. They were throwing a lot of their entry passes from the perimeter in ways that we were swarming. We were fronting the post. The low man was rotating, doing a great job, really disrupting. Jokic didn't take a shot. I'm not sure all first quarter, or at least most of it. He did hurt us on the boards because we were switching and he was getting offensive rebounds. But um, they Lakers started out defensively, really landing punches defensively, and then in this quarter, Denver has switched to a lot of 5-4 or 4-5 on a couple. Mostly Jokic lifted and kind of punishing the Lakers with interior passing, which is where you should attack the Lakers. And so basically changing the entry angles, changing, Jokic is having the ball instead of being the recipient of the pass in the post. And now the Lakers, yeah, they went to a strong side zone on one play. They've been switching and sagging off of Russ. Good feet here by back at it. Sidestep jumper. Yeah. Yeah. Good defense by the Lakers. All right. Handoff. You switch that. So Braun on Jokic. Then a late double. Let's go. See, you got to put 2 on the best in the world, right? You got to put 2 on the best in the world, and everybody's got to haul ass on the weak side. Let's freaking go, Lakers. Yep. Great reaction to Gordon. Was that Rui on the react? Yo, if Rui starts reacting faster to things, we are in a whole new ball game. Ball reversal. LeBron, corner three. No dip, I think. Woo, back up 12. 7-0 run. Let's go, Lakers. Murray with it. Hand up. Oh, good. Love it, Gabe. Get in his jersey. Yeah, he can't dribble. Exactly. Get in his. Ah, damn it. Too clean of a look for Murray. All right. Back down to 9. Nice shot. Luka. Crazy to say that. Picks up his dribble. Rui up top. Misses that too. Damn. Damn, that's such a nice move. Yeah, he just shook his man with the off the dribble move. Back down to 6. Luka with it. Kick out. Rui, swing. Gabe all by himself. Corner 3. Come on, fellas. You got to make some of these. Let's give it. Rui almost, he saw it, but a beat too late. Luka going to clear that rebound, though. Going the other way. Oh, nice. Lost his man. Lobs it up. Oh, my goodness. That is just beautiful basketball. Beautiful transition basketball. Luka totally lost his man with an eye fake, I guess we'll call it. Dig it out. Get it. Yeah. Braun with it. Ahead. Luka. Last 40 seconds. Step back. 3. Tough shot. Luka, stop it. Let's freaking go. Screaming. Back up 11. Luka Doncic. Los Angeles Laker. 19 points in the first half. Drive. Kick. Christian Brown. LeBron bodies him. Going to send him to the line. That guy's on our team. Which play was it, DLE? Maybe I didn't catch it. Look at this. Yeah, totally faked out Brown right there. Their pace, their pace together is so good. They both understand that you don't have to be in a dead sprint all the time to be really effective. And it's about knowing angles and when to speed up, when to slow down. That it's just a peanut butter and jelly fit and transition, you know? Yeah, 916. Isn't that crazy? You know how frustrating it is to be an analyst of a team that changes like a freaking chameleon every month or so? All right, Luka with it. Winding down the shot clock. Bumps off, steps through. Doesn't get anything. Lakers going to go into halftime up 63-54. Good half of basketball. That was fun. Oh, Luka got teed up? Come on, man. So just on a tactical level, right? Tactics being the how do we do something, right? Strategy being the what are we trying to do? What are we big picture we trying to accomplish? Your tactics are the how do we go about it? What was so frustrating about the Darvin Ham era was how few cards were played. Like there would be a couple of, but there was never this type of back and forth of like, okay, we're going to go into the game, and it's very thoughtful relative to the personnel that the Lakers have, and it was part of what was so frustrating about watching the Darvin team. So, for example, the putting Rui on Jokic instead of AD is on the way to the right idea of you can't guard him with one person, and so you need to sort of create this base defender that holds it down on the ground, of which it had been AD, it had been Rui, and then the help defender, which if you put AD in the help defender role, that adds up to more defender, Rui on the ground, AD in the air with his length, right? But it is kind of that same idea of double teaming. But the Lakers, like, have the Lakers coming out and fronting the post, swarming. Like I've been talking about this so much on the pod, this switch and swarm type of style. This is exactly how you have to play. But they've done a sneaky job of putting together a roster of guys that can do that. You need guys like DFS and Gabe and Vando. It's why Goodwin makes sense. It's why Jemison has been solid in the minutes that he's in. These are all dogs cut from a similar cloth that if you're if you have to double team, you're fundamentally disadvantaged. You have to have three players cover the ground and it, as best as possible, able to guard four for hopefully as short of a period of time as possible. You have to like really bust your ass if you're one of those three players, and if you're one of the four or five as well. Because right after that trap, you got to get out of that trap, and you actually have to be very smart in terms of where you rotate to, because that's going to be dependent on where the ball got passed to and where kind of the play is at that moment. But nonetheless, you have to run. You have to be willing to run every single play. You have to be willing to dive on the ground and maybe jam your finger trying to get a loose ball or 50-50. And you have to be sandwich rebounding, tipping the ball away when you can't grab it yourself. And just Lakers have a bunch of dudes now that are cut from that cloth. And so that synthesis of roster and plan is what I'm excited about defensively. It's like, well, shit, we're small. What do we do now? Don't just roll over and die. Learn how to win by being small, and the tactics that a team uses to be able to win that way. And I'm not saying we're going to win this game. I sure hope we are. And that was an excellent half. But the tactics of how you win with this type of personnel, this is what it looks like. And it was so frustrating the last couple of years. And it's just so nice to see that you just make the best out of what you have. You are able to recognize what different players are, first off, who your best players are in the first place, what they're good at, what they're not good at, and then the space between where they're not good at it now, but with some coaching and some repetition, they can get better at it. Or somebody who's good at it can become great at something. Austin on the ball is an example of this, right? That's the player development aspect. So, yeah, it's just been cool to see everything synthesize. Merge, is this Merge Christian? Um, I have seen a big improvement in Austin's defense lately. Uh-huh. Um, what's up, man? Good to see you. I hope you are well. If you don't mind sharing what you are up to these days, you're in a large group of strangers. I would love to know how you're doing, what you're up to these days, to whatever degree you're willing to share. But yeah, Austin is playing good basketball. He is he. So the Lakers are switching a lot, and what Austin can do is be a great scheme defender, execute the plan. So let's put the rubber to the road in this game against Jokic. Your job is to front the post. If you're left on an island with Jokic, are you going to die? Yes, of course. What we need to do is get as low as possible, put your ass into his thigh, into his quad, and take him out as best you can. Take his legs out as best you can, and front. If the ball is short, you got to be willing, ready, and able to jump to knock it away. But you got help. The cavalry's coming in from as low men, and uh, so yeah, it's like, can you execute that and then scram out to the defensive responsibility that you have in help rotation? And so Austin, similar to Luca in that he can read a play defensively a little bit ahead of what other defenders can do. So even if there's a athletic disadvantage, it can be like, oh, I need to go here next. And so we've seen lately him jump a couple of passing lanes, for example, and get some pick sixes for layups. That is an example. It's the flashier example that leads to box score numbers and all of that. But it's been showing up in other ways too, where he got smashed on a Klingon off ball screen against Portland the other night, and but it was in part because he was like, "Oh, they're trying to run this down screen right here," and Klingon was late, and he made him pay for that. And so, yeah, I think there's a certain amount of like, I love that we're still giving him the ball, but there's also Austin, you just became a more important defensive player now that AD is gone. That, but that's part of what's cool about Austin's game is he's a very complete player. And that's part of the reason why I didn't want to lock him into just that on ball, like it's you and LeBron and good luck. And as on ball with AD creating as best he can from a big man spot, like I didn't want to lock him into just that role because he's got so many wonderful aspects of his game beyond that that if you don't tap into that. So for me, like general Austin as a generalist is the best role for him, but also giving him the ball a decent amount. So yeah, he's a utility player, but in a that it undersells the how good he is on some level. At least it's my connotation of utility player. He is Gaudelot, but he's not elite on catch and shoot threes. And so there's I think Austin becomes one of those guys on a scouting report where like you close out to him, right? You can't just like make him not feel you at all, but you yeah, if you've got size, you close out to him, but yeah, you don't let him get to the rim. Yeah, it's like Lamar, but it's in a smaller player. Part of Lamar's versatility was so important because he had the size also where you couldn't take that away. He could do and it showed up in a, as a rebounder, as a just as an athlete. He was a number 3 pick in the draft. But yeah, he was great as a closeout player for us. Exactly. His even first year and a half. Really it was halfway through his second year where it was like, you guys remember his rookie year? I was like, I think we should give this guy the ball. Because he'd get the ball twice a game and he'd do in one of them just something incredible. Yeah, Lamar was great. Isn't Goodwin fun, Roy? Like the the uptick in 50-50 balls, the again watching the Lakers defensive clips over the course of the day today, he was such a character in a lot of those bench units of I love his out of area rebounding. So he'll be at the free throw line when the shot goes up. But if you're actually paying attention to the direction of the ball, a lot of times wherever you're standing on the court, you can see like, oh, that's going to be a little bit short. And if the ball's going to be a little bit short, it's going to bounce this way. And you can kind of get a head start on it. And so that's part of what I mean of my excitement about the dogs on the team is they all have a certain level of reading it quickly. That if you've got that combined with he's a physical guard. He's got some athleticism. He can jump, willingness to dive on the ground. You've got something there. So, oh, damn, you're in Denver these days. About 4 years. Right on, man. Well, very good to hear from you. I hope you're well. Yeah, homie, I'm going to ask if they can cut Len and Shake. It'd be what Goodwin and I I know people like Koloko. I like Jemison. He's been the guy that's gotten some run. I kind of want Jamison, Goodwin, and Stanley, which I think would be cutting Cam as well, which I'd be fine with. But I would also be surprised if they cut Len DMR. One aspect of that is, Len had a deal with Indiana that he backed out of. It's not just the PR aspect; it's also the trust from players and agent. Now, Do I think Alex Len is above being done a little dirty? No. I think that if the Lakers thought it was gonna help them, they'd probably, but yeah, it's gonna piss off the agent. It's gonna piss off the player. There's gonna be a certain amount of like, I had another opportunity. I got to play in 2 games, but it's that's the NBA. It's like, bro, you're, you know, borderline in the league. And so if somebody comes out hungrier than you and they take advantage of their opportunity they get for 2 games, a Jemison. Josh, this is a very fair. Oh no, now washed up Australian stiffs will never come here. That's kind of my point too. That I don't think Alex Len is exactly beyond getting done a little bit dirty. So I'm just saying that that would be some of the effect of that. Broner's dad, that's an interesting one. Having a little more faith in him than Vando Stanley. That is, I can see that too, just because Stanley's a better jump shooter. Like part of the playoffs is other teams will zero in on what you're weakest at, and then we'll try to take away what you're strongest at. So one of the ways that Vando has gotten played off the floor in previous playoffs has been moving him off of the ball, and so it, making him lock and trail on Murray, for example, or putting him in help read situations. And then on the offensive end, obviously the spacing concerns and all of that. So Stanley, I do think, comes with fewer, like if you leave him wide open, he's going to hit 1 out of 3. And I think sometimes Vando's going to go over 6 if you give him 6 of those shots. So yeah, he'd hit that corner 3 more than Vando. Exactly. Yeah, exactly, Roy. I think that we've seen tonight that part of the reason why Russ is going to be problematic for them in a serious game. And this has been a serious game, super fun game. Is this right? So we've got, okay, there we go. 63 points. Luca leading the way with 19. LeBron with 15. Austin with 10. I think that if you wrote out what you want each of those guys averaging at halftime, it would probably look something like that in an ideal game. Um, Rui following it up with 9, and everybody else just 4 points from Jackson. DFS with 3, but another good half plus 6 in his minutes. Gabe, I thought was good, even though he missed his 2 shots. Vando only played 3 minutes and 7 seconds. I know he picked up 3 fouls, and that's probably a big reason why, but he did so much in that 3 minutes and 7 seconds. Homie, I think Stanley reinforces the dog concept amongst versatile dogs that play defense and can switch and scramble. Homie, I think that he's just another guy that can play in that style of play. He also has a little bit of on ball ability because, yes, dog stacking. I love that. Dog piling. Oh, it was right there. Dog piling. Machiavelli. That is going to be a title of a pod coming up. I will credit you. Dog piling. I'm mad at myself. Yeah, I'm mad at myself too, Roy. Right there. So yeah, Stanley is cut from that cloth, and he's got on ball ability. That one thing, Luca. There's a great clip I posted a while back, or, or that we posted on the LFR pod account a while back. of Luca talking to LeBron about, or I'm sorry, LeBron talking to Redick about how often Luca gets blitzed, and it's like way more than everybody else in the league. And Stanley is a guy that can operate off of the short roll. All right, we're back at it. Yes, lock in. Thank you, Sim. The technical by Luca. So they hit that. Going to be Laker ball, 63-55 as we start the third. Luca running point. Brings it up the left slot. Screen for Austin into a double drag. Lots of these today. Skip. Love it. LeBron corner three, way off. Leaned left, missed right. Yeah, let's see how the Lakers come out in these third quarters. Not a great closeout, but that's a tough call. Yeah, that wasn't a natural. I mean, how often has LeBron been spotted up to start a play without moving his feet at all? Yeah, that Jack's making aggressive moves toward people when he gets mad thing is not a good thing. LeBron is that three. Down to six. Murray snakes it. Porter over the top of just a difference in jump shooting so far. Cuts it down to three. Austin is fouled on that. They don't call it. Jackson battling, but turns it over. Outlet to Gordon. Here we go. Down to one. Quick punch by Denver. 8-0 run. Step up screen. Luca rejects it. They show high. Good skip. Good. Yes. Thank you for attacking. Yeah, they're blitzing Luca. We were just talking about that. Yep. So Lakers need to be aggressive. They're taking too many threes where they don't puncture the paint first. There you go. Oh, nice rebound. Good defense. Swing, swing. Rui for three. Gets it to go. Nice shot. Back up six. Good hands up right there, Jackson. Jump ball. Oh, let's go, Jackson. Quick hands. Exactly, DLE. The paint touches are more about rhythm. It's more about like the contortion of your body as you're and your feet as you go up for the shot as the Lakers win the tip. Luca with pace coming the other way behind the back to Jackson. Hands it off to Rui. Back up top to Austin. 10 on the shot clock. Oh, nice cut. Yeah, Rui. Oh, yeah, Rui. Use fakes. Let's freaking go. Great read by Austin again. That connection once again along the baseline. Lakers respond with a 7-0 run of their own. Back up 8. Murray with it. Rui switched on to him. Sidestep 3. Yes. Yes. Another. LeBron snatches it out of the air. Outlet. Luca. Sidestep through. That's a tough shot. Get out of here. Stop it. Stop it. Lakers back up 11. Timeout Nuggets. Woo-wee. Lakers with a big old run of his own. He saw Brown and he was like, "Let me go after this guy." Yeah, talk your shit. Oh God, I need to beat these dudes like in a road game in the playoffs, like to clinch the series. I need it. I need it like I need water. Yes, the Luca talking shit is exactly like, and that's the energy too. You can't let people talk about you like that and not have an answer back. It's exactly the energy this team needed. I've noticed that 916 that Luca hates a lot of the same people that most Laker fans hate. Yeah, DLE, if you know the lore of Luca and and him and don't mind sharing. That's right. 916 Luca takes the AD mantle of guys who hate Gobert and want to kick his ass every time they see him. He just has good beef with good defenders in general. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, that was one of those no, no, yes shots, right? Uncanny. 8984. I need to see more of them go in before I'm like, I'm, but yes, I know he's good at that shot. It's just, yeah. Oh, love it. Hates the Celtics. That's the most important one. Oh, the Clippers. Yes. Yes. Welcome, Tempt. Very happy for us. It is. It feels appropriate. Everything's in its correct place, Roy. When you got both of your best guys hating the Celtics, like independent of their Lakers association, it's an important thing. You combine all three of their power together, we can do some things. So yeah, from a basketball perspective, one of the most important plays to me there was in that stretch was LeBron catching and going on that closeout instead of just settling for that jump shot. All right. Gordon. Good containment right there. Kept him in front. Stonewalled it. Murray double cross. Scoop with the left. Oh, nice putback by MPJ. Lakers up 9. 8:32 left. Luca with it. Stack pick and roll. They switch that. Gonna just go at Murray. Bodies him. Goes over the top. Oh, love that. Freaking love that. Oh man, man, man. Back up 11. Yes, the barbecue chickeniness of it. Like, just gonna go at you one on one and score on you, and you very obviously can't guard me. Do it again. Yeah. Singles out Murray. Steps back this time. Short. He's missed a lot of those short. Rui. Damn. Good hustle, but can't get it. Go to take him under the basket. Yeah, he was. Yep. Let him off easy. Exactly, Fuji. Slapped his chest. He knew. Lakers up 11 into the pocket. What a pass. Woo! Oh, what a rotation. What happened? Jackson gets the worst whistle. I swear to God. Oh my God. What's he supposed to do? Yeah, let's go. Misses the first. Gets the second one to go. Lakers up 75-65. Horn set by the Lakers. To Luka over to LeBron. Austin off the screen into the corner. Triple threat on Murray. Dancing with him. Back to Luka. 5 on the shot clock. Steps through. Out to Austin. Ball fake. Timeout. Let's go. Lakers use the whole shot clock. Get a nice floater by Austin. Back up 12. Keep going at Murray. Brown. Damn. So yeah, LeBron, as part of the game plan, sagging a little bit off. And yeah, the fronting has been so good, right, Henry? Yep. Gordon up to 19. Damn. Austin been getting turnovers on that skip. Down to 9. Good job getting back, Rui. Takes away the 3 by Porter. Let's go. Let's get a stop here. A little late, Jackson. No. Jesus, gets the bounce. Outlet pass. Oh, thank you. Great pass. Great freaking pass. So when you are rocked back a little bit on your heels like that, just free points like this, or I mean, I don't know if Rui's going to make these, but this type of opportunity. Oh, what a pass, Braun. That's hard to make that pass from under the backboard too, because if you can't throw it like a baseball pass, right? That's why he like leaned in with the chest pass. If you throw it like a baseball pass, you're gonna hit the bottom of the backboard. Yeah, good job by Rui running that lane. All right, Luca going out of the game here. It's interesting. Probably come back in a little earlier too. Rui splits the free throws. Lakers up 78-71. Luca up to 24, 7, and 6. All right. Oh, yeah. Good job. DFS making an impact right away. Going the other way. Behind the back to LeBron. Powers through and one. Let's freaking go. Austin with the behind the back dime right on target to LeBron on the run. Powers through contact. All started by DFS. Oh, bodied Murray. Let's go. Come on, guys. Damn. Lakers up 9. 6:03 left. Right. Oh, Lakers blitzing Jokic, but ball gets through. Nice help. Good block by LeBron right there. Lakers were a whisker away from a steal right there, but it got through. LeBron cleaned up the mistake. Yeah, it's bad spacing too. Great timing. Look at that. Oh, so Luca back in right away for LeBron to the bench. Handoff over to Russ in the corner. Gets it to go. He's much better when he's just like in a rhythm and flow as a shooter than when he's like left open and yeah, in the pull-ups. That's a bad shot. All right. Good transition defense. Going the other way. Oh, I didn't see what happened, how we got into that play, but Rui, corner 3 ball. Let's go. Lakers up 9. Rui playing really well. Good back tap from Austin. Gonna keep it here. 5 on the shot clock. Is Rui talking now? Like, let's freaking go. Oh, damn. Allow that inbound. No shot. Okay. Damn. Can't let that pass, though, go through. I know Stu's talking about that. 30 points off turnovers. Let's go. Russ. Nothing. Get the tap in. Hi, Ma. Little hesitation move. Pulls up. Gonna go to the line. Yes, wave him off, Luka. Do your thing, sir. No, this is exactly the type of on-ball scorer that I mean, yeah, every team needs a Luka, right? But I mean, just on this particular team, that was the shot creation one-on-one from the perimeter, middle of the floor, top of the key. LeBron is 40. Like, the amount of volume that you need to be able to do that at. And like Luka frees LeBron up to be the complete player that he is. It just slots him and Austin so well. Yeah, exactly, Roy. You don't know there's no team in the league that has 5 that can put 5 players on the court at the same time that can guard Luka. Obviously, switching is not just a one-on-one thing, but in a lot of ways, that's where it starts, right? Like, good job sliding his feet. Rui forcing it. Yeah, going the other way. Austin. Or Luka, excuse me. DFS, no. Damn it. They clear the rebound. Jokic, no. Front rim, let's go. Game with the rebound. Look ahead. Austin. Bodies on the floor. Luke, all right. Step up screen from Gabe. Little switch and blitz. Over to Austin. 5 on the shot clock. Deep 3. I don't like that shot. Bad possession. Lakers up 11, though. Playing some defense. Good job fronting that post. See, sagging off of Russ. Knocks down the break rhythm 3. Damn it. All right. 8-point game. Good pass. Punctures the defense. Kicks out to Austin. Gets that one to go. Great initial pass by Luka to get the ball middle. Back up 11. 88-77. Jokic dribbling into it. Yeah, send him low man. Good job, Rui. Luka closes out. They run over Austin. Go over the top of him. Splat. Back down 9. Back up 9. Luka with the skip. Swing. Kick out. Rui. Let's freaking go. Rattles another 3 home. Rui playing his ass off. Lakers up 91-79. 2:28 left. Great swing pass right there. Yep. Luka on ball against Murray. Shit. Hell of a game. Lakers up 9. Austin calling it out. Step up screen. Rui in the pocket. Back out. I like it. Great read, Rui. Great freaking read, Rui. Rui is like that scene in The Matrix where he starts to like get it. If you listen to me earlier in this year, like those were the exact reads that were driving me crazy that we never made those. Like that was such a mature pass. Great shot by Austin. Jokic has 5. I love it. That's part of the reason why you swarm like that. Let's not let that guy shoot the ball as best as we can. And the what's the complete opposite end of that is standing behind him and watching him back you down into inevitability the way that they did the last couple of years. Oh, this is just so refreshing. A lot of game ahead, but yeah, this is a game. This is actually a good call out, Ramelski. This is a game where Russ and Gordon are 6 of 11 from three. And how many really good looks have the Lakers missed? Now, it's easy to say that, but then not count the step back threes from Luka or Austin hitting those last couple. But I would say the Lakers' shot quality has been way better in this game than it's been in a lot of the games against Denver. They actually shut the Lakers down on the defensive end just as much as anything in their streak of dominance over the team. Exactly, Gaudelock. It's not guaranteed, but this to keep going this way, but it is currently going the way that we want it to go. Yep, a lot of wide open shots. Shot quality is better because of Luka. Yep, in large part. Yep. But yeah, the biggest difference, great call out, Max, is the turnovers they've forced. Last it was 30 points off of turnovers. The video of Vinay and Raj they were recording something. I don't know if you guys saw it, but they were recording a pod and or doing a live, something like that, when the Luca news broke, and like seeing their coping, like going from just disbelief to the utter disbelief, it's just too cool. If you haven't seen it. Oh, you were watching that live, Tony? Oh, that's freaking great. Oh my god, it's real. Yeah, exactly. I was dying. I heard that, Momo. Yep. Hokum, was that the one with Blackburn and Matt Moore? Yeah, I did see that. That was delicious. That's right, Gaudelock. This is exactly why playing smaller. This is the upside to it. You got to run though. Yeah, no, absolutely. Fuck Matt Moore. It's always been fuck Matt Moore. I can't stand that guy. It sounds like a good formula, Kills. Russ has hit the last few, but that is a game plan it before the game. Be like, can we get this outcome? Yes, he has, Roy. Rui processing things faster, and this is part of the value of continuity and sticking with it and development is not everybody gets everything at the same pace. And there are some things that you need years, right? You need years for guys to get good at it, to get used to it. This is the first year that Rui has defended the perimeter consistently since the very beginning, like as a part of the plan. I also think Lakers can totally get DFS the minutes that he absolutely needs to be playing with him coming off of the bench. So we'll see where the starting lineup lands ultimately, but Rui's playing great. I think there's a great argument for continuity. Don't break up rhythm on anything. Good swarm in there, but gonna get a whistle. That's weak. Yeah, exactly, DMR. But I think you can still get DFS 30 off of the bench. Right, Henry? Just a huge long-term win this season. See if we can get a short-term one too. 2 on Jokic, as there should be. Great spacing on that. So that Russ cut off his cut right there and broke it off right at the top of the restricted area. That will keep being available if the Lakers don't adjust to that. Let's see what they do, because they'll definitely try that again. In a zone here, Gabe, good ball fake. Austin, triple threat. Finally gets middle, bumps off, steps through, off glass. Let's go. Good shit, Austin. Austin's tweener game is top notch. Those leaning, contorting, odd angle, 7-footer. Russ cooking us right now. Back in that zone. Austin gets it poked away. Damn, got to be stronger with the ball there. Head to Brown. Close out by LeBron. Takes that floater. Got to get that rebound going the other way. Yes. Yeah, great intensity to this game, Jay, right? You called a foul? Oh, come on. Thank you. All right, he splits them. Partial justice. Back in that. No, they're in manner zone. Back in that zone. Skip. DFS. They close that. Oof. Lakers not reading this zone well yet. It's a odd man front zone, so they're going to have to get into the slots. They knocked that out of bounds. Oh, they say it's going the other way? Come on, man. Did they say it was off of Gabe? No, it didn't go off of Gabe. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, you're going to do a jump ball. Are you serious? That's garbage. Good. Oh, you should definitely get unlimited challenges if you get it right. It's a Pete Sci for the refs. Yeah, exactly, Germany. Like 5-minute review for obvious shit. You're an entertainment product. Yeah, and there's no urgency amongst the refs. Like if I could make one change, I'd be like, if you can't get this shit right in a minute, you're going to be fine. Like there's going to be something punitive. You have 1 minute. Pop retired. Oh man. Jeez, man. This is such a bad entertainment product. Like they've got so many unforced errors as a league. Entry pass hold. Thank you. Is that going to be a clock shouldn't have run there? Is it going to be one of the ball? Are they about to review this to see if it was a? Yeah. Where did you see the pop retired thing? Sorry, I shouldn't just be repeating things from the chat. IG. Shams on IG. Okay. Thank you. Austin with it. Lakers ball. Oh, nice cut underneath. Sidestep three. Buzzer beater. Ah, damn. That's still those type of sequences like that are one of the ways Lakers are going to have to attack is with passes that puncture the defense like that. And even if DFS wasn't at the angle to finish that, but it's part of why I like him is that he makes that swing pass right there to Gabe and can't cash it in, but I think it's just a cold streak, Tony. This is sort of the nature of Gabe's shooting. Is he's a streaky 3-point shooter. I mean, JC, I've liked the looks the Lakers have gotten throughout the night. I think that they have, um, I like that they have really just had a smart game plan for the Nuggets. In the Jokic Russ groups, they're gonna use a lot of that interior passing. That's what um, Denver's been most effective with on in their half court offense tonight has been sort of 4-5. And although Russ isn't a 4 or 5, he's very much an interior player and interior passer, where that's how they've attacked us, which makes sense considering where the Lakers are weak. So, but the Lakers have done a good job of. So that's basically the theme of how they're trying to attack us is with interior passing, and then the angles keep changing, and so Denver will stay on one action. This is part of why remember what like when under Darvin and just in previous years playing Denver, it wasn't just that they were beating us. Every game felt the same. It was because it was like they were running the same action over and over again a lot of times, and we were barely adjusting, and trying to quote unquote play the percentages. Yeah, the Mike Brown. And so that's part of what's been exciting about this game is that they're not just doing the same play over and over again and beating us with it. Like, we're actually so like they'll adjust the angle of how they're trying to attack our interior, and then we go, okay, you're doing that now. We're going to do this to take that away. That's called coaching. It's being active part of controlling your destiny. So it's been awesome to see that, and so keep that up throughout the fourth. Going to need some shot making to close this out, but yeah, I love that about Jamison. He's always ready for it. Okay, yeah, maybe that was a on pop. Maybe that was confused with him just not coming back this season. Yes, he is gumdrop. Yeah, it hasn't been a huge Braun game, but that's part of the having Luca and LeBron and Austin to a lesser extent is that's how it's going to be some nights is but how many nights are both Luca and LeBron not going to be that great? Probably not that many on the offensive end. Yeah, Luca being switched on to Gordon. He's good at boxing out. That's one thing I've noticed is that he's a good rebounder, not just because he hangs out around the basket, but he really understands angles and how to box a guy out and eliminate even a better athlete. Oh, DMR, we should be hella nervous for this fourth quarter, but it's been a great game, great basketball game. See how it closes out. All right. Starting out in the fourth. Lineup, we got Gabe, Vando, Rui, LeBron, and DFS. Gabe, get that. Knocks it back. Is that going to be a loose ball? Or, yeah, Strother has not been ready for this game. Oh, yeah, super weak with the ball. Oh, damn, no clear path. All right, they stay in that zone. LeBron tries to dribble penetrate, coughs it up. Swing, swing. Rui kind of mishandles the catch, misses a little long. Outlet to Murray up the left sideline. Picked up by Braun. Lakers up 9, 11:23 left. Goodwin jumps out on Murray. Gonna switch Gabe out onto him. Murray likes the height advantage. Goes over the top. Misses short. Great rebound by Russ. Shot gonna go to the line. Damn. So we got to figure out their zone. This is the latest challenge that Malone has thrown at Redick and the Lakers offense has been, especially in these non-Luca minutes, which is this stretch right here. Uh, can the Lakers score with LeBron and some dogs, right? This is not a lot of as Russ breaks the free throw. Um, this is a very smart lineup to go zone against if you're Denver. So both teams kind of have their one shot creator and defensive groups out there. Yes, Russ misses both. Lakers stay up 9. In that zone, 1-2-2 look. What's the setup? What's the setup, Bron? Gonna want to back into the pocket. Yep. Damn. Probably should have taken that. Got to shoot Rui. Shoot the ball, Rui. Come on, man. Know the clock. Yeah, Goodwin should have shot that floater. Goodwin and Vando at the same time is going to be tough from a spacing perspective. Yeah, I think Braun needs to be that player flashing middle. But then who handles the ball? This is not a lineup that's going to be able to score. It's going to be Gabe, I guess. Misses short. Fuck. If you're going to be a defensive group, you got to get those boards. Yeah, you got to switch off this lineup. Yeah, that might be the trick, right? Gaudalak is just to not let them score, but these non-Jokic minutes, to me, it's a killer if you don't win them. This is short. Thank you, Strother. Good rebound. LeBron's had a few of those. Going the other way. Lakers up 9. Bron steps through. Let's go. Gets the lefty layup. Russ tracked it, but didn't get there in time. Lakers up 11. Strother with it. Into the post. Gordon tries the drop step. Goes back middle on Rui. Damn. Big boy layup right there. Rui holding his hip. You all right? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Rui's got a stinger. Lakers need a timeout. Going to go right back to the locker room. Oh, no. Let's see here. Oh, no. That didn't look like that was, like, crazy contact or anything. Yeah, that's not good. Fuck. Fuck. I'm hoping it was just the elbow that kind of a delayed reaction from Gordon. No. What could that be? A hip pointer? Maybe a stinger? It looked like he was holding his hip, right? Oblique? You guys think it was higher than the hip? All right. Fuck. Gonna be very tough to close this out without him. Roster's so thin that that's one of the lurking dangers on the team. It's right on the razor's edge. Yeah, Kills. That's what I'm hoping it was. That it was that contact, and but yeah, exactly. Godalak. This team is great as long as literally nothing bad happens. I don't know, Quixotic. I'll try to get some clarification on minutes restrictions, or see if somebody can ask a question about that. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, DFS is the obvious Rui replacement. Really, it's all you've got are your dog. Well, the natural backup for Rui is actually Dalton, in terms of the player who's most similar to him. He can score out of the corner, make those baseline cuts. Um, so just from a style of play standpoint, if you want a offensive threat on the court, but I'd probably just go defensive guy. No, I get that. I get that, Vic. I'm just saying that stylistically, he's a different player, or those other guys are different players. Man, okay, let's see here. Got hit in the chest, the elbow. So yeah, I thought he was holding his hip. That's nothing. All right. Good luck to you, Rui. Kick out to Gabe. 5 on the shot clock. Lakers offense struggling to start this fourth. 2, 1. Braun barely beats the shot clock and scores. Huge play. Similar shot to the Luka one earlier. Oh yeah, Braun always knows. Right. Braun switched out. Good defense by DFS. Pushes the post catch out from Gordon. Going to back him down. Scoops it. Good interior pass. Oy. Out Russ over the top. Prayer misses everything. Going to be a shot clock violation. Good defense, Lakers. Lakers up 11. 9:05 left. Looking to get the LeBron the ball in the middle. And they do. Onto the elbow. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Backs down Murray. Drive, kick. Gabe. Take it. Make it. Let's go. Big shot. Finally. 103 to 89. Good job getting the ball to Braun. Smart possession by the Lakers there. Murray with it. Najee sets the screen. Jackson skips it over. Strother, floater in the paint, gets that to go. Maybe his first positive play. Lakers up 103-91. DFS with it. Goes in middle, and no one picks him up. Or that's Vando. Or I'm sorry, that's a Goodwin. little bank shot off the glass. Excuse me. That's guard Vando. Yeah. Lord. Yes, exactly. Exactly kills. Back up 14. Good to see Goodwin be aggressive with that. You have to be a threat on the court. You can't let them guard you like that. And then gets the sandwich rebound. LeBron. Yeah, Goodwin had a couple of double-digit games with us. First couple of LeBron off the curl, dumps it off. Goodwin, sidestep three. Stop it. A little sidestep. Let's go, Jordan Goodwin. Give that man Shake Milton's roster spot. Yeah, good call out, Roy. Braun's understanding of the zone they were in and how to beat it, and like then just across the board with the team, and just that's part of being an organized team. Is you know how AD made the comments like we didn't even know what we were in. Malone's going to throw tactic after tactic against you. You know, I was saying earlier in the quarter, like this is kind of confuse the Lakers, and that's what zones do when you switch to it mid game because all the shit that was working for you doesn't work anymore against the zone. There are weaknesses in the zone. You just got to use different tactics to beat it. And so the longer it takes you, though, the other team can go on a run. And so the Lakers figured that out very early, and big part of that was Braun, but also everybody else seemed to understand like we're going to make the post entry pass from here. We want to get the ball to LeBron in the middle to puncture. Even at the end of the fourth quarter, Austin had that whip pass to DFS under the basket, swing out to Gabe. He didn't make the three, but it was an example of how you can beat this style of zone. Like it's an understanding of everybody knowing, okay, this is the set we have to be in. This is the spacing we need to be in. If we go boom, 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 we're going to get an open shot. But everybody has to understand their job in each step of that sequence. That's the importance of having DFS and Gabe. And Goodwin's cut from that cloth too. Goodwin's like 28 years old. And he's one of those guys that's been grinding on the border of being in the NBA and in the G League. But he's a pro. He's a professional basketball player. So, yeah, good call out, Sim. This is the time for Denver to go on their run if they're going to make it. So, oh, is Goodwin 26? All right, I was off by a year. Yeah, no, the Lakers defense and this switching and swarming. That's funny. Both of you, two people think about Darius at the same point. Hey, let's be nice to D'Lo, KA. But yeah, nobody's shaken by this matchup. Lakers defense looks very good. If they're committed to if you've got this many dogs, you can do it. Because you've got to run around. You got to have guys who can sprint. But remember, that's the fundamental thing that pissed me off about last year's lineups to start the year with D'Lo, Austin, and Prince, and just the overall makeup of the team is if you think about that, the players that are on the floor, it puts the biggest burden from a run, jump, be an athlete, grab that rebound, do shit on the interior on LeBron and AD. That's like who you want the least burden on your superstars on. All right, 17-point game. Lakers up. Braun front in the post. Switched out onto Jamal Murray. Great stance. Onto the center of the court, post up. Nice strip, Jackson. Dig it out. Damn, quick hands. Tip over the top. Dig it out. DFS. Let's go, Lakers. Going the other way. Luka back in. Up top to LeBron. Racks it with the bump. Going to go to the line. Great early attack. Yes, sir, Jay. Let's break their spirits here. So that center post up by Jokic was the one I was talking about earlier in the game, where they would start posting him up right in the center of the free throw line. They tried to do that on Jackson, right, for obvious reasons. I love that in that Jackson Jokic matchup, Jackson can be faster than Jokic and he can win battles on the ground, right? Just in general. So that strip down low, great example. Now Jokic will adjust, and if Jackson keeps doing that, he's going to draw a foul, going to get an and one because he's going to adjust his gather angle and all that. So, but just win the battles that you can win. Lakers go up 19. Murray with it, guarded by Vando in a stance. They switch, good jump switch by LeBron, claps his hands, jumps out. Murray racks it, drive, kick. Gordon, corner three, gets it to go. Damn. Gonna walk that dog, Bron. Ruiz coming back in? Is he? Oh, let's go. Hell yeah. Luka with the ball. Hesitation move. Beautiful stuff. Racks it. Once the whistle, doesn't get it. Good outlet pass. Bron gets back. Good hesitation move by Porter. Bron tracks him and swats it out of bounds. What defense. That was great transition defense by LeBron James on that play. That's true, Vic. But that whole play, even before the block and just that action right there. All right, Murray off the screen. Oh, look at Rui moving them puppies. Yeah, Rui, let's go. Forces the miss. Jackson with the rebound. Lucas says, slow it up. Under 6 minutes. We got Austin with it. Let's go, Austin. Off the screen. Pull up. 3 ball. Let's go. Lakers up 19, 113, 94. Transition. No dumb runs. Good front. Good job working front in the post by Luka. Damn, better shot by Brown. Damn. Down to 16. Walking the dog a little bit. Luka picks it up. 5:10 left. Austin with it. 2 guard front. Luka and Austin. Over to the wing. Back out up top. Going to that zone. Austin behind the back, off glass, going too fast. Good defense. Good outlet pass. Better read by Luka. Saw that the whole way. Going 2-on-1, sidestep, lays it up and in. Luka's done that several times. Lakers up 18. Into the pocket. Dig it out. Let's go. Turnover by Denver. Put him away, Luka. Chooses Porter on the switch. Oh, what are we doing here? Stop it. He's mad at the refs. Oh man, stuff like that reminds me of like Magic and Kobe. That shot making, like that style of shot. That's such a high skilled shot. And sitting here getting hit on the arms. Yes, the most fouled man of all time. Let's fucking go, Lakers. Yo, got this guy and LeBron James on the same team in Austin. I am so happy, homie. This is like Remember when I wanted a shot creator? Yes, Solenoid. We got a closer. Ah, this is amazing. Yes, this is the unnamed shot creator type, Momo. Yes. My God. Listen, the most important thing about this game is the defense. If the Lakers are a credible defense and they have LeBron James and Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves and a growing by the day Rui Hachimura. All right. Denver waves the white flag. Yeah, Booty, this team can't reach the 2020 heights on defense, but they can be very good. I think Luka gonna go to the line. Yeah, let's sub him out. Yep. Oh man. Yep. If you're gonna go small, Suede, having a team of 6'8" guys, Pat Riley knew what he was talking about when he in 1985. He said something like, in 25, 35 years, all five guys are going to be 6'9" and able to handle the ball and rebound and all that. Like, and even Luca's not, the most fleet of foot or anything like that, but he is helpful very much in that 6'8" crew. Yeah, 4 steals for him. Exactly. Let's go, Vic. Thank you. Elite reaction time. Exactly. Cleaning up the rebounds, putting Denver away. Thank you, Roy. Jersh Rui's back in the game. Rui was fine. Gonna get a timeout. Yo, Lakers just blew out the Denver Nuggets in Denver. JD, thank you, sir. So the difference just in having a legit perimeter, again, this is not a fair comparison for anybody, but the player who was in Luca's role in previous matchups against Denver was D'Lo. And so that's just like really opposite ends of the spectrum performance at that spot. Hey, oh my goodness. Thank you, you guys. Brian, thank you. Great win tonight. Machiavelli, thank you for the dog pile. Abe DeBabe, thank you so much. TD, oh, appreciate you guys. Thank you. Yeah, I can't wait to record the pod. Lakers knocking on the door of that 4 seed. Echo, open palm. Thank you so much, you guys. Do I need to stay? I probably should stay. We want to talk. Do we want to marinate? Let me get some food. Actually, you guys have given me food. Jins, you're always so generous, man. Thank you so much. Yeah. I'll stay for a bit. You don't mind me warming up food and Wilson, Holcomb, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, we can totally do a question and answer. Absolutely. NY Laker, DMR, thank you. All right, I'll get the food taken care of. Oh my goodness, you guys, you're so generous. Thank you. Pull up, Dalton. Can't get it to go. 22-point game. Regina, thank you. Step back 3 ball. Good corner crash. Keep it here. Yes, exactly, DLE. Oh yeah, we got put this game in the ice machine. Let's go. Victory water. Let's go. 916. Thank you. Jemison with the running hook off glass. Shack and Sacktown. Thank you. Sanjay. Thank you. Oh, good strip. Good strip by Goodwin. Man, I like him so much. Oh, good take by Dalton. Black Suede, thank you so much. The bench mob is serious because we are a serious organization again. It's great. 121 to 97. Oh yeah, Sim. Let's keep him under 100. That'll be tough, but let's see. We got Shake. Goodwin, what are we doing? Step back. Trey with the running hook. Let's go. I freaking love that guy. Yo. Let's freaking go, you guys. Shake racks it to the corner. Game's good, Ma. We are Lakers 123, Nuggets 97 with a minute left. Yep. They got some good end of the bench personalities. Like you see Keefe talking to Jackson. They're having a good laugh right there. Keefe is a great guy to have at the end of the bench personality wise. Jemison is a great guy to have at the end of the bench. Oh, we got Chance going? Ooh. So like I'm gonna be excited on the pod, but the Nuggets are not the final boss to me. You know, like this is we are on freaking track. We are on track. Yes, sir. Echo gets it. Oh, but they are a boss. That is absolutely quixotic. I'm just saying that like this ain't a championship win for me, but it shows the Lakers shows everybody who this team is. Yes, Chuck. Tremendous game plan from Reddick. Think Luka's gonna have to get my game ball though. Yeah, they hit that three to hit 100. Rui, great call out for that. Yep. And so glad he was able to come back in. Oh, another late game steal. Gordon with a couple of garbage time steals. Pull it back, hatchet. Lakers are going to win this bad boy 123 to 100. And since you guys are so generous, I'm going to be bad and get some DoorDash. Thank you for dinner tonight, you guys. I'm going to hang around. The final boss is the defending champs, Chuck. And just, our fucking blood rival, it's the Celtics, of course. Yes, thank you, you guys. And I'm not leaving just yet. I will stick around. Let me just take care of my order. Mom, are you okay in terms of food? You have food? You have what you need? Yeah. All right. Yeah. Awesome meat burrito. Let's go. It's been a minute. All right, I got Luca on the post game here. I'm gonna turn up the volume here. Hey. Mm. I can't imagine the mental. Yeah, Lisa Salters is asking about this. I think we underestimate sort of the degree that his world got rocked at the beginning of this month. It's funny, it's February 22nd today, so that means it's been exactly 3 weeks since the trade went down, and just probably not a something he had imagined as even a remote possibility, as was true with all of us, right? Oh, did he have his first kid in December too? My god. Yeah, so just between that and the longest stretch being off of basketball, I could I just can't imagine the or I would imagine that there's a degree of disorientation to this whole experience for him that hopefully feeling like himself a little bit more tonight. Certainly incredible shot making, really an absolute game changer for the Lakers against the Nuggets in terms of where the team can attack from, right? With the LeBron and AD duo, so much of that attack is going to be pressure on the rim. And what Luca does is the Lakers can still attack the rim, but it's going to be more through LeBron, Rui, Jackson as a roll man, uh, and then Luca, of course, as well. But it's not that very obvious. This is where the attack is gonna come from. But it's also he's great in Anthony Davis, right? So I actually think that really helps against Denver because Malone is so tactically good. If you keep doing the same, you can't beat them by just doing the same thing over and over again. We saw that in this game, right? And that was what was cool about this game is that we saw Malone run out of cards. Darvin never switched shit up enough, and we didn't have the personnel too, but we certainly had more things to do than Darvin did to make the other team run out of cards. And if they just get to the third one and they keep beating you with that, and it's the same play over and over again, then you never get to the fact that they only have four of them, and so yeah, just a great job by Reddick to get Malone to that and Denver to that point where it was like, yeah, we've got an answer for everything that you throw at us. Yeah, no, good call on that, Armo, that he has fewer cards to play as well. But that's the point that I'm making, right? Is that if you if you for example, the 4-5 interior passing, that setup that they were in, if that keeps kicking your ass for a whole quarter and you lose that quarter by 15 points, yeah, maybe eventually you come up with the solution, but you've really suffered on the scoreboard. And so, yeah, just you have to actually make them play. Even if he's got fewer cards, all the more reason make him play those cards so that he runs out of them. Yeah, DMR, great call out. That glad that Rui returned. He's okay. Got a lock. Yes, Lakers put together a 48-minute effort. Homie, I got a bomb placed by my joint DFS, another plus 21 called Me Burrito. That getting some enchiladas from there. Haven't had that in a minute. So thank you very much, you guys. Yeah, let me finish this order. Get back to the chat. Give me 1 second. Oh, they might have turned off. They can't do delivery. They're busy. I mean, it is 8 o'clock on a Saturday. All right. Ooh, might be a Peruvian night. I know this is riveting audio right here. Yeah, lomo saltado. That's my jam. That's like one of my favorite things. Yeah, either lomo saltado or pho. When you guys asked me the other day what my favorite food is, those are probably my top two. Lawrence, thank you so much on YouTube. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna stick around. Let me just get my food ordered. You know what? I think we'll do here instead. All right, we are ordered, ready to go. All right, so let's chat, you guys. What would you guys like to talk about? Have I no mahogany? I've never had Jollibee, and I've got one by my place. I need to try it out. Yeah, I totally agree with his tweet there. 21 stocks. Holy shit. Henry asks, my favorite non-Lakers to watch in the league right now. Um, Amin Thompson. I love the Thompson twins. They're two of my favorites that have come into the league recently. Let's see. Hold on, let me pull up the standings so that I can. Tyrese Maxey. Donovan Mitchell's always been one of my favorites. Um, Jalen Duren with the Pistons. Isaiah Stewart, even though he's crazy. Let's see. I like Boncaro and Wagner, even though Orlando's in a weird spot right now. I don't know what's going on with them. But yeah. Let's see here. Going through the Jalen Johnson with the Hawks. Mhm. It's probably the Eastern Conference there. Shea is amazing, of course. Jalen Williams is great. It's funny. I don't really like a lot of the guys on the Grizzlies, even though they're a good team. I'm like looking at them, like, eh. Uh, I like Van Vliet as a little guy that can get himself open. Like he is the only guy. I was thinking about this the other day. The other day, I was like, is Austin the greatest shot creator, like offensive player that was undrafted of all time? And the only guy that really matches with him, other than Connie Hawkins, and Connie Hawkins was undrafted because he got caught up in a gambling scandal. If he was available, like I don't really count him in the undrafted. He was obviously amazing, but yeah. Anyway, Van Vliet is the only guy that really compares. Let's see. I like Amir Coffey on the Clippers. I've always liked watching Kyrie. Lively, I really like Lively. Stephon Castle with the Spurs. That probably about rounds it up around the league. All right. Ooh, all right. So Mr. Stipe Guedo asks, what adjustments could Denver make to get Jokic scoring more? The best way they could get Jokic scoring was, I think, attacking off of the offensive glass from him. So that it's sort of why I think that game plan, we were talking about this before the game, right? About trying to send 2 at Jokic, and that the best of bad options is to aggressively double and then fly around the court and have the guys in personnel to be able to do that. If if you really want to, you can hold Jokic to a low shot attempt game most of the time. The danger is that he might have 20 assists on you, and still get a bunch of free throw attempts or shot attempts off of putback, you know. Take care, Tony. Be good. All right, we got Reddick on the mic. Let's hear him. They switched it. Take care, homie. Sorry, I'll give you a more comprehensive answer after Reddick. Let's go, Reddick. He got the screaming moment that he called for out of Luca. He does echo, but he's always going to pass out of two. Jokic. I think the defense is legit, Ramelski. Like I said, I was watching our defensive tape all day today. That's what I did today, is download clips from the stretch, and this is just everything I've wanted from a switch and swarm type of style and containment style. Like, this is exactly what they needed to be doing with their personnel, and yeah, the audio is awful, Ender. Tried to limit his touches as much as possible. Rui was outstanding. Mhm, mm, mhm. I agree, T. Lester, and they could before. They could just load up into the paint. Hide in there. You're free to come out. You want some time on the mic, Dad? No? I'm gonna get you on air one of these days. Yeah? Yeah. Good distribution of the. Yeah, yeah. It looks like they got something, huh? Yeah, yeah, yeah. They give Austin the ball more, and Luka looked more like himself. Austin's been great, man. It's cool. Mhm. Me too. Yes, he did. Yes, he has. The chat says hi. Ah, in terms of roster moves to close out before so I don't think we have to do it before March 1st on all of it. I don't The only guy who's not currently on the roster that I would want to pick up would be Stanley. And what I would want is to roster Goodwin instead of Shake. I would wanna roster Jemiston instead of Len, and then Stanley probably instead of Cam. But I don't know if that's all doable from a, I wouldn't for Koloko 17. I'm not as high on Koloko. Well, no, that's not to say I like Jemison better than I like Koloko, at least short term. I do, Roy, and remember that was at the 5 spot. And so that's what I mean about and think about ho the Lakers think about the element of speed with this Lakers team. I would really encourage you to, as you watch this Lakers team, evaluate it through that lens of speed, where it's like, if you can play fast, like, Stanley can really fit into that type of style, you know? Um Yes, Dre, great game, right? I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, just in time, yes, sir. Uh, Rui looking like a low key all star role player. He was so good tonight. He was so good on both ends of the floor, and like you saw the versatility. One of the things about switching, what you need from the personnel is guys who can do a little bit of a lot of things, because since you're switching, you don't know who you're going to end up on. And sometimes it's like, "Oh, crap, this guy can really rebound. I've gotta be able to box out, or I've gotta be able to close out on the perimeter." It's not, and that was, again, from watching Denver games before this one. H how many times tonight did Michael Porter Jr. target Rui? How many times did Malone target Rui on the perimeter, right? Where it's like, "Oh, we're gonna run him off the screen and hope that he can lock and trail." That's not what Rui does. The slowest guy physically, mentally in the playoff rotation, mentally is probably Jackson, assuming that Dalton's not in the rotation. Um, yes, Dre, exactly. Jackson on the perimeter, he can move his feet. Uh, and remember how we run Jackson in a drop over and over and over again last year? Of course he's gonna get cooked. Yeah, Vando can be, yeah, talking about generating mismatches and oh, I'd do that in a second, KG. I think he's gonna be at the very least, I think he's going to be a backup 5, like a legit backup 5 on this team going forward. Yeah, that was hard to understand. Hey, Dave, hell of a win, right? Yeah, Rick asks, "Why do you think our defense has gotten so much better?" A part of it feels like organized offense that has led to better defense, but it can't be just that. A big part of it, Rick, I think, is the personnel that the Lakers are playing. Again, if you go beyond the main, so who are the main guys that score on this team? It's 4 guys: Luca, LeBron, Austin, and Rui. Beyond that, everybody else, pretty much, with the exception of Dalton, who won't be in the playoff rotation, are guys who play hard, that are going to have like 6 points in the game. But all of them are cut from a similar cloth. Like Gabe, DFS, Vando, Goodwin, Jackson. These are Jemison. That's 6 guys. I named half a dozen guys right there that are all high motor. You don't ever have to worry about them not playing hard. They are like mentally as locked in as they can be. Jackson makes mental mistakes, but it's almost always out of commission, right? Like a little too enthusiastic with that screen. It's the illegal screen. It's, little jumping too far forward and picking up a foul. Those are bad mistakes. They still matter, right? But it's not like, and you think of the personnel the Lakers were playing earlier in the year. I mean, that's the biggest difference from D'Lo to DFS, right? Is the steam, the go, 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 run the floor, don't give up on the play. Yeah, interesting question. Is there any world where Cam can fit the switching defense? I think so. Well, here's the thing. Yes, I think it's more about how Cam fits the offense and Cam's like nose for the ball on the boards and things like that. But Cam's in the mix of that style of player as well, right? I like Stanley a little bit more because he can play the 5 spot and be a roll man. So he could be a short roll type of guy. That isn't what Cam does. But if they keep Cam on the squad, yeah, he can fit into that style defensively. And so the key to me, Rick, is all of the non-shot creators are uh all of them are kind of cut of this similar type of cloth, but then strategically or tactically, they are doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing, winning games with speed, right? So I've talked a ton, even before they switched to this style on the pod, about the importance of this type of team playing a containment defense. Don't let anybody get past you. That's the main theme of it, is don't let anybody get past you. And so you have to kind of retreat. And then once they rise up for it, and it might be a 6-footer, but that's actually a preferable shot if you can contest it and get a hand up. And it's better than giving up that shot at the rim or that shot for the drive and kick type of three. And so, for an example tonight, is they were switching the Murray Jokic pick and roll. Austin was starting out on Murray, but now he's switched on to Jokic. That's bad, right? Austin on Jokic, yes, but not as much if you have a plan for it. As soon as that was happening, Austin was immediately fronting the post, and the guy on the weak side, often Rui, did a great job as the low man tonight, reading that and saying, if there's a post entry pass, I'm going to fly in from that spot and tip that away. And so you should, like, you have to make a perfect pass into that window to get it over Austin. But also, and Austin's not the ideal guy to front, right? Ideally, you got a 6'9" guy fronting that, but they're going to look to attack Austin there. But you've got a big guy swooping in on the back end that, if Jokic does catch it, now you've got a double team, and Jokic is going to pass out of that. That you just don't give him the opportunity to get a shot attempt. But then there's a 4-on-3, and you know Jokic is going to make a good pass off of that. Can you scramble and swarm off of that? Is everybody talking, making the right rotation? And so just they've got the personnel. It's matched up with the correct game plan on a night-to-night basis for the personnel that they're going up against. There are different type of battles ahead. Denver is so unique because of Jokic. But Lakers have been playing good defense for a minute now. That is in part because it's not matchup dependent as much, in terms of, like, we're going to defend a certain way, we're going to help from here, we're going to send everything baseline. Everybody is making their rotations and knowing their rotations more and more. And Rui is the guy that shows up in the most, in that, like, Rui is knowing exactly what he's about to do way up more often and earlier on a lot of situations. And if that starts happening, we are in business. Oh, Utah beats the Rockets. Lakers move up. Roy, thank you so much, sir. You take care. Thank you for sticking around. That's a good call out on the 50-50 balls with Cam Echo. Let me know if you guys have any questions or anything you want to talk about. KG, like, I thought the game was over. Didn't they just say it was over? Oh, 9 minutes left. Yeah. Well, here, I'll put it on. You guys can watch it through here. I don't know if I'll commentate it, but yeah, Heffy, it's if so that's a great question. Do I think we're still in inside straight territory to winning a championship? Let me ask you this. With the shot creators the Lakers have, what ranking on defense roughly do you think the Lakers would have to be? Like, Lakers would have to be a top blank defense in order to win the NBA championship. NY Lakers says 15. Wow. Okay, Regina also there. 15. Solenoid says 5. Okay. I'm right between you guys. I'm at 10. I just mean this year, Gadalock, because I think what Heffy's asking me is, like, you really think the Lakers have a chance, or is it like, does everything have to go right? And my thought process is it's relying upon how good they can be on defense. And so if they can get to top blank defense, they can win an NBA championship because, at least on paper, the ingredients for playoff shot creation are there. So I'm at 10. And so, and I think this team can get to that. They've been doing it for long enough and have done it against enough decent teams. This has been a while since they had played a good team. But um hold up here. Let me get this. The matchup I'm most worried about in the playoffs. I mean, it's Boston. They're the reigning champs, and they're a team that they've got size and physicality, but can also spread the floor. Yeah, exactly, Wilson. Great way of putting it. The Cavs and OKC are fundamentally different challenges. They're super high caliber, but the way you have to beat them is different. So it's like you have to solve three different puzzles to be able to win it all. And Denver has a better punch to throw us as well. In the West, I'm most worried about OKC. That's the thing, Gaudelak. I know there's been some criticism about like the NBA being too homogenous, and I think that was truer 2-3 years ago. But if you look at the different contenders right now, there is some great diversity in the style of play. Even we got the Rockets on right here, like they're young athletes, and I know the. Did you know the NBA is running fewer pick and rolls this year than any season in the last like 12 years, and that's just since the William. Good to see you against the physical bigs. Yeah, William. No, I actually think that the OKC's in Boston, the teams that small ball naturally themselves are going to be the biggest challenges. The teams that are like, "Oh, you want to play like that? Hell yeah, that's how we like to play too." Whereas with Denver, as he should be, Jokic is their center of gravity, and you're not small ball if Jokic is playing by definition. Yeah, Nance would be good if he was bought out. Yeah. Isn't that crazy, William, that this was just an average Luka game, a 10 for 22 from a statistical standpoint? Is he hurt? He often is. Big shot by Markkinen right there. Yeah, it wasn't a crazy LeBron game either. That's a good call out. It was like 123 points and great defense. Yeah, so 123 without a monster Luka game or without a monster LeBron game. Yeah, Austin missed some shots. DFS missed some threes. William, I feel good about the Lakers' ability, about Lakers' matchup with Houston. I do like them. I think part of their regular season success is that they're just going to run possession after possession after possession. They've got so many waves of young athletes that can wear on a team, you know, like the Lakers that has LeBron and that had LeBron and AD earlier in the year. That you don't win games in that same way. That's a good way of putting it, Gadlock. They're going to run into something they're not ready for in the playoffs. And then I think part of that too is they don't have that interior defense option that if somebody can puncture their switching, which is very good, then and I think 2, 6, 7, 6, 8 shot creators are along with Austin are right there. Laker King, I think we are. I think actually the Denver matchup is a good one. I think our matchup with OKC got well, we'll see. We'll see. I like our matchup with OKC less than I did before. That was the team that, and I remember texting one of my guys with the team after the DFS trade, and I was like, of all things, I do think that this does make us better against Denver, and uh, that's just compounded by Luka's shot creation. You're worried about Minnesota? I'm not. I'm not. Trying to see the other teams. Yeah, let me look in the West. So Denver still worries me. Great win tonight, and I do think that we have an edge over them now. But yeah, OKC is the one team that worries me. I think we'd be too fast for the Clippers. Nobody below that. And the play-in is. It's funny. A matchup with Dallas would be interesting if they can make it, but I don't think they have enough shot creation. Oh, thank you for the call out on that Dear NBA video. Vermal night. I don't know if I said that right, but yeah, about the misconceptions. Yeah, if you're paying attention, it's just not true. Yes, I am saying the Lakers are one of the two best teams in the West. 2 or 3, right? They're right there with Denver. The Warriors, like I love Jimmy. I don't think that he puts them into that. I just don't think they have enough guys on the team. Yeah, Sim, I think that would be the idea would be Dort and Chet. Um, William, when you refer to them, are you talking about OKC? Yeah. Um, who matches up well with OKC around? It's funny. I don't think when you ask me these questions, these type of questions, I hope it's with the implicit like I know the Lakers well because I pay attention to them and I watch games over again and I like learn from that. And I don't do that same legwork with other teams. And so I just don't want you to know I'm not really coming from a place of expertise on this. But with that caveat, um, I could see Dallas still if AD gets healthy. I think, and that is a potential first round matchup. Dallas could be a tough matchup for them. I don't think the Clippers. I don't think the Clippers have the ball handling. Oh, the Warriors are an interesting one. Again, I just don't think they have enough guys. The Warriors, but that is an interest. Like that's probably the best like low level. That's a really good call out. Woody Gallock, you think they'd sweep them? So the thing about Minnesota is the like, can you run drop coverage against Shea for a whole series? Let's go, Utah. Oh, what a finish. I like Collier. Like me a good power guard that can get to the basket. Right, and what are you gonna do, Gadlock? Are you gonna switch Gobert onto Shea? So that's sort of my core playoff concerns about Minnesota, and it's part of why the fact that he's got like what 4 DPOYs. I know it's a regular season award, but it shouldn't go to somebody that the other team goes, "Hey, let's go at him," when they do their pregame. Fuck, let's go Utah. Let's go. Big shot. Back up 10, 2 minutes to go. Do we move up to number 4 if they drop this? Let's go. Damn, nice shot. I think so. 8984. It's looking good for us. Chins asks, Lakers have noticeably looked bad when turning the ball over in games. Do you see that, or our defense is more of a concern? Hmm. I have a level of trust in Luca and LeBron to because like some of the turnovers are sort of flat-footed on ball deflections where like they happen that way because you don't put that extra effort into jumping and improving the passing angle. It's like I don't want to say it's a lazy turnover, but if you're not feeling like going 100% and you don't have like that full level of I'm gonna make this jump pass here. And a lot of times LeBron just doesn't do that in the regular season. And in the same situations, you'll see him be like, hey, I know I'm guarded by a 6'9" guy with his arms up. I'm going to put my foot in the ground and elevate in ways that he doesn't always do in the regular season that leads to turnovers. Basically, we got Luca and LeBron. I think taking care of the ball should be okay. Certainly, I'm more confident in that than a defense built around Jackson Hayes at the 5. And I know we're switching and we're doing all this great stuff, and there's an awesome win tonight. But if I'm on paper comparing the thing that Luca and LeBron are in charge of versus our defense, yeah, it's still the defense for me. But that is a good call out. Yeah, that's the thing. Venetia is like that's nobody else has that kind of shot creation. Collier wants some words with old man Jeff Green. That's part of what I loved about the leave a legacy motto that we had in the 2020 bubble was the LAL shout out on the leave a legacy. Pretty cool ST, huh? Yeah, William Max is like a missing. If we had Max, we'd be. I might be arguing that we were title favorites right now. Let's go. I like LA bound. Yeah, I thought the bubble produced some great basketball. There was a Just purely from a hoops perspective, I loved kind of the absence of cameras and people along the baseline. That there were a lot of like saves and just plays that players don't always make because there weren't all that clutter that there normally is. That's right, Bubble TJ Warren. Remember they had those regular season, what were there, like 8 regular season games to end to, like, start up the bubble, and a couple guys went crazy in that stretch. I remember the Suns went, like, 8-0, but didn't make it. But that propelled them to that finals run the next year. Yeah, it was a precursor of Venetia. Yep. Oh, missed the free throw. Oh, they're gonna win this, though. Let's go, Utah. Alright, Lakers moving up to the 4 seed. Let's see. See where the food's at. Oh, my food's here. Let's go. If you guys don't have anything else for me, I'm gonna enjoy this wonderful dinner that you got for me. Yeah, food just landed. Do I think we'll buy a second round pick if they like someone? I think that they will. Yeah. Thank you so very much. And I'll be here for the next one. If you got more questions for me, but really, really appreciate you. Great win. Some really encouraging stuff tonight. Thank you so much. You guys have a great night. Peace.